All of this stuff here is not, it's not all like not safe for work content like this is, and there's like some like weird lolly stuff on here. Some of it's like shit out of context or just like jokes. Like for example, there like some of these tweets are just like Masenko like adding like Ratgrave or like Osai, and like this is like a fucking like My Little Pony like fleshlight type shit, and it's just kind of like memes. So it's kind of like nothing, but there is some things on here that are kind of interesting. So let me just show you this, okay? So this is called ROM, because of Ratgrave, Osai, Masenko. This is how it was made. Operation ROM, as you know, as they explain it out here. So basically, it's kind of schizo. I'll say that much. Okay, this is the type of shit that you see like genuinely crazy people make. But don't get me wrong, there's some credibility into it, although most of it is just kind of like stupid. So let me just show you like the main concerns, okay? If we go to Osai, all they have here on him is just saying that he, you know, they follow e-girls and, you know, this and that, or that he's connected to the other two. Masenko, one of the suspicions with him, as you can see indicated here, where the fuck is he? Yeah, I don't know why his name is so little. So apparently there was Masenko. I don't even be honest with you. I don't really know what this is showing. Like I said, it's really schizo, but basically this whole thing is just trying to paint them as Gooners, which is maybe not entirely inaccurate. There was a concern on here with Masenko like being mutuals with the 16-year-old girl on here, which we get into a little bit. But basically, they got me in this call, and they were just like asking me my thoughts on this whole thing, and I basically just said that like I don't think you can really like pin them to anything with this, you know. One of the most incriminating things, at least that this shows, aside from like the 16-year-old thing looking kind of sus, is Ratgrave having a tendency to follow very, very strange individuals on Twitter and other social platforms. And we talk about that a little bit later on, but like some of the things that involves is he tends to follow like e-girls and stuff, right? He seems to have like this type, and I've heard like personal stories about him. I've literally like just encountered women randomly that have told me like a weird encounter they've had with Ratgrave. And it's not like it's all bullshit either. Like I'm talking about people that like literally have him added like as friends and stuff. But yeah, if you know, one of the weirder concerns about Ratgrave is one of the mutuals that he has, or one of the people that he has as like I don't know exactly what it was, but either he's like following them on TikTok and or Instagram or something like that. It's a weird lolly streamer that streams on the Pomp website. And if you're not aware of what that is, first of all, do not go to the website. Do not type the website in the chat. Do not promote it anywhere. But essentially, think of like Twitch, like a live streaming platform that is only for lolly stuff. The type of content you'll see on there is somebody literally drawing like art, or playing like games with like weird themes of like you know, an old man doing some weird shit to a younger girl. Or you might see like Vrchat players ERPing with lolly avatars. All of the people on there are 100% the other P word that is not predators. And yeah, it's pretty gross. That being said, for some reason, Ratgrave is mutuals with somebody that supposedly streams on that website. You know, this person down here, this is somebody he follows or is friends with, like streaming or like retweeting like lolly stuff. And so it's a lot of Gooner behavior, right? The whole document itself right here is kind of just like whatever. So that's what they initially asked me about. And then they brought Masenko into the call. He didn't want to initially join because I was there. And they're like, oh, it's Ergla. He's just going to like drama farm, which of course I will. But either way, you love the diagram. Thank you. Yeah, it's very schizo. But anyways, they didn't want to talk at first, and then I started asking Masenko about the Osai stuff, and yeah, what's up, Vrchat encounters? What's up, man? I started asking him about the Osai stuff, in which he made a private call with me and Osai. So I talked to them for a little bit, and I recorded all of this, and it's not a secret to anybody. It's not like I was doing this like unbeknownst to anybody involved. Everybody was very aware. So let me just start with the recording. Let me show you. Okay. So right here, as you can see, this is me in a Discord call with AO Deadly, and I believe this was Kaido, Bansi now, whatever his name is. Okay. This is when they're showing me. Oh, I probably just leaked some porn on there. Oops. Oh well. Anyway, maybe I should look at this off stream. So anyways, I'm in the call with them for a little bit. They're like rage baiting Masenko in the chat, as you can see. They're all like arguing, and then okay, so then Masenko adds me to the call because I'm like, hey, what about the Osai stuff? And he makes the group DM. So I'm talking to Osai and Masenko for like 2 hours last night. Let me see here. So what I want to pick up on here is there's not too much like significant stuff in the call here. Like Grunblum, aren't you like the person that I was just showing in the screenshot? Wait, don't they got you on here? Hold up. But yeah, it is you. Look, Grunblum, why are you in this document? What is the significance here that you have Masenko added? Wait, I was shown? Yeah, you're right here. I think it was just to say that he follows like e-girls or something. Is Grunblum weird? Everyone added in the community. Fair enough. Either way, like I said, I thought a lot of this was just like nothing and like a lot of speculation, obviously. From my understanding, this document wasn't supposed to be leaked. Apparently, somebody made this document and like befriended these guys to like investigate them. And then I guess Roar I guess they left Roar's Discord server and then Roar like leaked it because of like I don't know, because the guy left his server or something like that. Guys, like when I tell you the amount of like stupid shit that came from this call, like look at how many people were involved in this. Like by the end of it, we got like everybody in here. We got Clouds in there, like Benelli was in there after. We had like Daniel Ackerman in the call. Like in this group, that's like there's like everybody's in there at this point. Like we were all just in there. It was like the retarded Avengers. Like we were all assembling for one cause to like embarrass ourselves, essentially. So let's get on track here. I don't want to show anything because I don't want to leak anything. Masenko made me send my feet. That's crazy. So as you can see, this is the call with me, Osai Masenko. So a lot of this call, Roar says, I blocked Boogie on everything and he went schizo. Oh, there you go. Yeah. What happened to Clouds? I mean, he was just there, but we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. We're jumping ahead, okay? Anyways, so the call starts out pretty aggressive. Like, Osai kind of came at me a little hot, I'll be honest. I mean, let me get to the beginning of this call. Now look, I don't want to dwell on this too long, and some of this call is kind of me and Osai like talking about like, oh, you got a problem with me? Oh, you don't like me? You know, there's a little bit of that. So I won't dwell on that too much because it's not important. But like, you know how like, you guys hear me say a lot of the times that I'm like, hey guys, there's a lot of drama going on, and like the other creators hate me, and they're all kind of like dickheads. This is kind of where that comes from. And full disclosure, I think Osai is fine to like interact with. I mean, some of the stuff he did was a little weird, don't get me wrong, but like my personal interaction with him, I always maintain that like I want to be cool with these guys. I've always been nice to these guys privately. And Masenko did bring up a pretty good point, which I don't know if I'll play it or not, if it, you know, because I'm kind of skimming through it. But he brings up a good point that they probably don't like me very much because they don't know what I'm gonna like expose, which I think is fair. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I just expose shitty, cringe behavior. That's kind of it. But anyways, let me just give you a little taste of how this call started. So,
He told me before, like he was just trying to get her in a video.
See, I actually
I'd
have to look at the shit that they sent again because I don't actually. Let me hide the screen for a second. Like, particularly, right off the top of my head, but I know there was like a few people. Osai joins here in a second. In that. But yeah, like I said, I just want you to hear how this call started, okay?
And like on God, like I don't know how else to prove it. Like I literally played Roblox with that girl one time, saw her on my For You page. I said, "OMG, it's you," and then I followed her, and that was the last time I spoke to her.
I see. Okay, here we go.
Hello.
Okay, like I said, I'm gonna skip through this, but I just want you to hear how the call started because like this is the type of energy that we had initially.
Hello, Osai.
What's going on, man?
No, nothing much.
Hey, listen, you know what? I'm gonna throw you on the spot here. Why did you remove me?
Oh, I removed you a while ago because I don't like you.
Oh, I thought we were cool. What happened?
We were cool, but the way you carry yourself on live streams and also in private is just very strange. Originally, when I met you, you seemed really chill off stream, but the way you carry yourself on stream, and like the ego that you carry when you're in front of an audience is really strange to me. Like the most recent stream you did with Ratgrave, you were just trying to goad him into messaging you, and you know, I don't know. It's just a very strange situation, and like the way you tried to like farm for clips or like farm for engagement from other creators is really cringe to me. So that's why I unadded you, just like for that type of shit.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I do like drama streams. You know, I talk about.
Yeah, but you do drama streams. I understand that, but like it's you have to understand like the way you carry yourself on these drama streams is really fucking weird, and it like throws people off from your vibe because you're really
weird,
argumentative, and like I don't know, it's just not inviting. It doesn't make people want to be friends with you. I don't think there's a single person I know that likes you, to be honest.
Well, listen.
Or a single person I know that likes your stream persona.
Yeah, like this part was stupid. I was just showing this to kind of show you essentially just kind of how the vibe started. I unadded you a while ago. That stream was like a week ago. Yeah, I mean he unadded me before that, I'm pretty sure, by the way. Yeah, he unadded me before that stream. So either way, look, I'm not gonna harp on that. Who gives a shit? Like, I just wanted to say, you know, I guess this shit kind of speaks for itself, right? Because like the thing that I always say on my stream, okay, is like everybody like tries to label me as like the unhinged like drama guy, but it's like, I mean, I don't have to say shit. Like this kind of speaks for itself. But anyway, let me hide the screen. So I'm gonna cut ahead to where I ask Osai about the allegations. Actually, while we're getting there, let me show you one other thing that he tried doing. Hold on.
Hyper edit my videos because I like. Can you name one person that I have a bad reputation? Hyper edit.
Not for their predatory actions, but he
about glass.
Yeah, see,
and acting.
I'm skipping through right now.
If my comments count, then your career, like this, will not come back to haunt you. Well,
so,
no, I'm not saying damn, she's not going.
Including. Okay, I don't know where it is in the conversation, but we talked a little bit. Actually, it probably was at the start. Let me just find out exactly what it was because I know I was going over the Vrchat too. Okay, here we go. I think it just got into like don't like me that much, but let's see. Yo, what's up, Swell?
Like if it's like that type of thing.
Like I have my own personal disagreements, like goes by now.
From mine.
So I'm trying to find the part we talked about the stream where I was making fun of Ratgrave for drawing himself, and he tries to like he does this thing where he tries to like twist my words to like make me say that I'm like transphobic. So I'm trying to find that part really quick, just because I thought it was funny. Not that it's a big deal. Again, we'll get through everything here, but I just want to find that part.
Understanding the project,
I know that.
Fucking
yeah, they asked that. I think we're chilling at this point already. Let me find. It was somewhere really early on in the conversation. Yeah, all good.
Also, if anything, 19. I feel like because I'm not even famous.
You like frowned upon.
She was already a people.
Okay, yeah, it sounds like it was very early on. Where the fuck is it?
Sent me her ID.
Okay, before this.
Kind of. If my comments kind of really want to just like move on to this because I'm getting kind of about glass.
Yeah. See.
And also, and wait. And also, you brought up that it was about another Predator Solar. This was also
Not for their predatory actions, but he
of everything because I'm schizo.
Okay, now we're talking about saying that Ratgrave is a predator defender. It was like it's just stupid. Don't worry about that. It's nothing. It's like a strange thing to do. Oh, here we go, right here.
Art?
Wait, here we go. This part. Watch this. Watch.
Do you think it's weird to do self-portraits?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's kind of cringe. Like, wait, back a little. Hold on.
Like egotistical and strange.
Okay.
Like, wait, can I ask you a question? What was the whole point of the like drawing stream? Because from when I watched it, you said, I noticed something, and this is like, I'm like paraphrasing, but this is pretty much the direct quote. You said, I noticed something really strange about Ratgrave. And then you go onto his Twitter and you find the drawings of him, and then you say, he draws himself a lot and he draws himself like a girl. I think he might be trans. So what was that? Why was that the strange thing? You thinking he's trans is like strange?
No, I didn't say that. I think it's weird that he draws himself. Is he trans though?
Do you think it's weird to do self-portraits?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's kind of cringe to like draw yourself.
How?
I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, have you done Okay. Do you see it? Listen, okay. I just want to clarify that by the end of this conversation, everybody's chill. And I would like to consider myself chill with Osai. I don't have any issue. But do you see how he tried to like twist it into me saying that I said it was weird because he's trans when I don't even know if he is trans. Like, he said it a couple of different times. So let me just play it one more time.
I think he might be trans.
Wait.
I know, like drawing street.
Everybody else, I don't know. I mean, I get that impression with like the way you guys have interacted with me myself, but
well, the way we interact with you,
let me go forward.
Trans.
Okay.
I noticed something really strange about Ratgrave, and then you go onto his Twitter and you find the drawings of him, and then you say he draws himself a lot and he draws himself like a girl. I think he might be trans. So what was that? Why was that the strange thing? You thinking he's trans is like strange?
No, I didn't say that. I think it's weird that he draws himself. Is he trans though?
Do you think it's weird to do self-portraits?
Yeah, I don't know. I just thought that was like, but you know, at this point we were not on the best of terms. But anyways, let's get to the actual business now, okay? As someone who draws, I don't think it's weird to draw yourself. Listen, you're allowed to think differently than me, right? I think personally it is weird. If you don't think so, that's okay. You don't have to agree with me. What does trans and drawings have to do with anything? Well, okay, let me explain to you what I explained to Weird Blah. Let me explain to you guys the way I explained to him. So here's how the conversation went down, okay? I noticed that Ratgrave drew himself a lot, and I thought it was cringe. And then I noticed that he was drawing himself as a woman, which I also thought was cringe. And then I was talking to my girlfriend about it, and she was like, I think he's trans. I'm like, oh, wait, yeah, maybe he is. I don't know. I never really considered that. And that's basically it. I was just talking about kind of how that went down. No, listen, all right, look, just to put the debate to rest on whether or not he draws himself as a woman, let me just show you, okay? Right? Ratgrave, okay, this is a drawing he made of himself, okay? Right? Here's more drawings that I assume are him. Here's another one. Here's another one. I don't know if these ones are feminine. This one looks kind of feminine, maybe. That one, not so much. I think there's more. These are just the ones that I have on hand. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. It just like some of them look kind of like feminine, you know what I mean? So that's why I was like, oh, he draws himself as like a girl. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Either way, I just said I think it's cringe. Hold on. Hold on a sec. All right, Osai is not very happy, but yeah. Hey, listen, Osai. I'm not trying to be a dick to you or whatever. I'm just talking about everything that we already discussed, essentially. Yeah, here. Okay. Anyways, this thing doesn't matter. Nothing that I've explained so far really matters. So let me actually get to the part why we are here. Wait, this is the drama? Yeah, Spy, this is the drama. You can leave now. All right, goodbye, Spy. Thank you for listening. This is definitely all I had. We were all just having drama over drawings. That's it. Let's see. All right, Osai is not happy with me. Understandable. And Osai, if you want to come on the stream and grill me for what I'm doing, you're more than welcome to. I'd be more than happy to let you do that. Obviously, if it's about you, you're more than welcome to defend yourself and say anything you want. But I'm just going to continue with what I'm doing here. Okay, so let me get to the part where we talk about the Osai
really
stuff.
Wanted, just like sent me her ID.
Okay, here we go.
And I was like, saying along the lines of like, end of this interview.
Let me find it.
I know that I in a ticket. She keeps like not
on. I'm curious how you. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
So the whole point of this call.
Yeah, sure, sir. Okay, so my understanding. But let me just message him real quick. Okay, I just wanted to DM him and let him know he can come on the stream if he wants to. Anyways, okay. So this is where we actually talk about the situation that happened. So I'll let this play, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, I guess let's get to the before we do Apollo with the 5. Bro, what the fuck happened now? I just woke up to this shit. Yeah, it's
WTF happened now? I just woke up to this shit.
Yeah, you know, it's craziness, but either way. All right, I'm gonna let this play. I'm not gonna show the screen because he shows. Actually, I think I could show it for now until he does. Then, so I'm just curious on, you know, how you would, you know, before I say anything, I'm just curious. I'm curious how you would describe like the interaction. Like, give me like the rundown.
Okay, so there was a girl in my server who kept making tickets and pinging me saying, "Good morning, Osai." And my mods and my friends kept like timing her out and saying, "Hey, this is cringe, don't do that." And eventually she made another ticket and she said good morning, and she said something along the lines of like, "I'll keep saying this, blah blah, I don't care how many times I get timed out." I believe that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
I could be wrong, but yeah, she said that, and then I was like kind of playing into it. I was like, "Oh guys, don't time her out. I'm like bored," because it was like 9 in the morning. I was like, "I'm bored. I want to see what's happening." Like I haven't actually messaged her back in like the server. So she's talking in this ticket and she keeps like flirting with me, and my mods keep trolling her and she keeps arguing with my mods, and it was just kind of like us fucking with her and like trolling her in a ticket. And then she said something like, I don't remember exactly what she said, but I know that I responded with "send me your full government ID," and it was just like, yeah, she's not gonna send me her ID, so that's gonna be like the end of this interaction. I think she said something like, actually I don't want to misquote, but I might be misquoting here, but I think she said something along the lines of like, "Oh, what can I do?" or like, I'll like say something, or like, "I'll prove it to you." I don't fucking know. It was something like that. You understand what I'm saying? Like something along those lines.
Like to prove it was her.
Yeah, like something like that. She's like, "What do I need to do?" And I just said, "Send me your full government ID." And then she did, and I was like, I like opened my DMs. She sent me her full government ID, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I was kind of weirded out. She also sent me, by the way, the whole time she was in the ticket, she was like super flirty, like really like hard going on me. And then when she sent me her ID, she said like, oh no, she added me. Sorry, this has happened like kind of a while, not a while ago, it happened like a month ago or something. I added her. I said like, "I know who you are," because I was just like being funny. And then she sent me her ID and said, "Now you can say that," and like a winky face or some retarded emoji. And then I kept like, I was like kind of trolling her in the DMs, and then eventually I sent a message in the ticket. I was like, I said like over under 1 hour before she sends me pics, and like, and then after that, I said what did I say? I said, you know, like the Steph Curry shooting a basketball from space,
Yeah.
like GIF, you know that image? I said, send me a picture of your boobs, and I sent that image, right? And then she sent me her Snapchat. She instantly sent me her Snapchat, and I got like stun locked, and I started messaging in the ticket again because she had been banned from my server at this point, so she couldn't see the ticket anymore. She sent me her Snapchat, and I went into the ticket, and I was like, "Yo, she sent me her snap. What the fuck? Like, what do I like? What do I do?" Um, I was like talking in the ticket for a few minutes, and then I noticed she deleted her snap, and she said like, "Oh, holy airball! I guess you're not adding me," or something like that. And then I don't know. I don't remember what I said. I think I was like, "Oh wait, I'm making a Snapchat account," because I was making a Snapchat account. Um, and then I don't remember if it was later that night, like the next day or something. I asked for her snap again. And then I like added her on Snap, and we like exchanged some pictures. She's 24, by the way. This bitch is 24 years old. Yeah, we like exchanged some pictures, and then I got really crossfaded. I got like really drunk and really high, and I felt really, really bad. And I started texting her. I started saying like, "I'm so sorry. I never meant to make you uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah. Like, I never text girls like this. I feel really bad. I feel like a shit person. Like, I feel like I know I didn't, I don't remember if I said like, I know I didn't pressure you, but I was like, I feel like I pressured you, even though I like didn't do that." I was just like in my feels. I was really depressed. And she started texting me, like comforting me. She's like, "No, you didn't make me uncomfortable, blah, blah, blah." And she said something really like, I held this in my memory. She said like, "I know you're worried about this coming back to haunt you. Don't worry. This won't harm your career. Like, this will not come back to haunt you." And I was like, "Okay, that's really comforting. Thank you." And then like the next day we kept exchanging pictures, and then I left her on red and she unadded me on Snap. And then I texted her. I was like, "Hey, why'd you unadd me?" And she's like, "You left me on red." And she started getting like really emo and like saying like, what did she say? Yeah, she was like, "You left me on red." I was like, "Oh, are you gonna add me back?" And she was like, "I'll think about it. I still don't even know your name." And then she sent me a screenshot of one of my mods, like the DMs of one of my mods. Um, one of my mods was trolling her, and she was like, "Can you not flirt with Osai? Thanks." And then the girl responds to her and says, "Why? Does it bother you?" And they start having some like retarded argument where the girl who I exchanged pictures with was like, "Huh, you don't know Osai like I do. Like, sure, like you've hung out with him before, but like, do you know his penis?" No, she said, "Do you know his cock?" And my friend sent me the screenshot of that message, and I was like, "What the fuck is she talking about? What is this dog shit, bro?" And so I messaged her, and I'm like, I messaged the girl who I exchanged pictures with, and I said like, wait, what did I say? I said, "What the fuck are you DMing her? Telling my business?" Question mark. And she's like, "I'm not gonna do that. We don't want to stream this DM." Hold on,
If you want to, yeah, sure. Yeah,
Anyway,
that I won't be
this is the
showing.
last exchange we had. 24 years old, by the way, over some Discord drama. "I'm not going to do that. It's why I didn't bring it up before. I just think we should stop talking before I get doxxed."
So just to clarify, he's reading the DMs. I just don't want to show the DMs.
I don't even know why she said this. There was no like, I genuinely have no fucking clue where this came from. I'm aware you do this with a lot of your female fans. I don't know where this came from either. "I'm just not okay being a part of that and allowing people to treat me this way. You allowed people to call me a whore and kick me from your server, not once defending me, but coming for nudes and whatever. I don't care, but it says a lot about you." I said, "I don't do this with any fans." The fuck? Because I don't. This is like the first time I've done this. She
Yo, Apollo, thank you for the VIP.
says, "Why are you saying TS then?" Because people are weird to me, and I shut them down because some people are parasocial to me, and I'm like, "Hey, no, thanks." I think one of my rules on my server is don't sexualize me. That's like one of the first
I don't know
rules.
if there's Thank you for thank you for acknowledging my voice crack. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know if there's any other interesting or relevant details to this specific call that we're listening to right now. I'll listen to it a little bit longer. I don't know if he says anything else really about it aside from just reading the DMs. Let me see.
She says, "Why are they after me? I hate this feeling." I said, "Sorry. Honestly, I wasn't genuinely planning on talking to you, but then you sent me your ID, so I was a little more inclined to trust you." And this is the last thing she said before she blocked me. "Just go away. I'm better than this. I don't like crying over boys. I should have stopped when you let your mods treat me so poorly." This is over 2 days of sending pictures to each other. We didn't have any like deep talks or anything. This is over us exchanging pictures over Snapchat. And she's 24 and she's typing like this over Discord drama.
Was like how long? Like from okay, yeah, I think that's pretty much the entirety of the interaction there, regarding his recollection of events. So before we continue, I see there's a lot of conflicting opinions in the chat. So let me explain one thing to you guys, okay? When it comes to being predatory, this does not explicitly mean an adult talking to a minor. There is many other forms of predatory behavior than just, like the age thing. There's other ways to exploit people and to prey on people and whatnot, right? Now, I'm not really making a opinion one way or the other, to be honest with you. But now that we heard his recollection, I would like to show you now something else that was brought to my attention and kind of take a look at it from like a different perspective, right? So this right here, this is a document that was put out by Celestios, basically covering the situation and, I guess giving his thoughts and showing the screenshots and whatnot. Yeah, thank you, Pepsi. Now, I want to say, as far as organization goes, this is all credit to Celestios and Stranzina. So, I guess Celestio, I guess he goes by. I always call them Celestios, whatever. Siles, we'll call him. Okay. I see somebody editing right there. What are you doing? Oh, just random. Okay. Anyways, so I'm going to go ahead and now read this, and this is essentially going to give you a different perspective of the situation. Okay. So, let's just zoom in on this bitch, right? From ticket to exploitation, Osai's predatory behavior towards fans. Prepared by Stranzina and Celestio. Compiled with care to highlight victim testimony and community safety. This document presents evidence of YouTube creator Osai's predatory behavior toward a fan who initially reached out through his official Discord ticket system to submit an art piece. While not involving underage victims, this case demonstrates predation in a creator-viewer dynamic. Instead of maintaining professional boundaries, Osai exploited his position, redirected the focus onto himself, and escalated it into sexual pressure. The following screenshots are arranged in order, with commentary that highlights the manipulation and explains its significance, all along using the following drive. And there's a drive with all the screenshots on here. Okay? So, TLDR, the documented fan reached out through Osai's official Discord ticketing system about an art submission. Osai derailed the professional context, shifting it into a personal conversation. He used emotional manipulation, guilt-tripping, reframing to make the fan comfort him. He then tested boundaries with flirty comments and images, escalating toward sexual coercion. By abusing a system designed for fan engagement, Osai exploited trust and created a predatory power dynamic. This is not harmless trolling or casual flirting. It is deliberate abuse of creator-viewer trust. So, as you can see, there's two sides to a story, right? And there's different perspectives to have. As you can hear with Osai, he kind of he explained it the way he did. But there's also this side of it, and I tend to agree with these takes when it comes to, as I mentioned, there's more to a predatory dynamic than someone being underage. And I think it's also pretty cringe how the internet doesn't seem to care about anything unless they have to pretend to care when it involves a minor, right? I just think it's a little bit dishonest, and I think it's a pretty low bar to set that's the only time that we should care about these things. You understand what I mean? Crook, thank you for the member. Appreciate that. So that's just my opinion. I will let this all speak for itself because I think it does a pretty good job of explaining the other side of it. So let's go ahead and just break it down here. How it started, the ticket system. Fan opened a ticket in Osai's official Discord server regarding an art submission. This was a formal channel meant for community-related issues, but Osai quickly blurred the lines between professional moderation and personal access. Number 1, victim seeks help through our server about Osai. So this is a person reaching out. Victim reaches out for help and support within the Shomaru Celestial Sanctuary in a moderation ticket. How may I help you? Does Osai have perms here? I'm not sure. Is he in the server? It says not to DM staff, but it's private. I don't know, influencers. No YouTubers have perms here, just Celestios. Okay, so here it's Celestios. Okay, so I guess I'm not wrong in saying that. I thought it was crazy. Anyway, so she claims he used me for pictures and sent people after me when I said I wasn't okay with it. I stopped playing that stupid game. I stopped using the stupid app, and I get back on, and he's still doing it to other people. I have screenshot, and I didn't want to do this until I found another girl in a public lobby, and we vented about him together. Then I realized it's not okay to just let it slide because he's a YouTuber. It makes me as bad as everyone else. Okay. It didn't let me send the lazy part, I think the last part, but I said girls don't deserve to get harassment threats, name calls, DM, and I'm in-game stalking and harassment over pictures. I'm shaking. I've never done something like this. I've always let it roll off. But there was another girl, and that made me upset. I'm sorry. I'm worried the harassment will start again. I told him I wouldn't do this because he was worried, and I'm doing it. I'm telling someone, and I feel like a bad person. I have a screenshot of what is on Discord. I unblocked him to do it. I don't want to unblock his Snapchat. It's really personal, and I trust him with that one once already. Okay. So, let's see. Instead of resolving the issue, Osai pulled the conversation into his personal DMs. That shift alone sets the stage, transforming a community interaction into a private encounter where the fan is on uneven ground. Establishing control. Osai immediately framed the conversation as if he already knew who this fan was. That sets a power tone. I see you, I know you. He later admitted to asking the fan to provide her ID in the ticket before shifting the exchange in private DMs. Okay, yeah, so he says, I know who you are. Okay. Conversation continues. Now you can say that. So what's your deal? DMs are blocked. What? Unblock them. Oh, fixed. Okay. Or can we see those ticket pics Osai sent? Where did he send them to me? I don't actually know what you're talking about. Unless you're talking about the stuff he was showing me. He was showing me the DMs with them. Join the call. What call? I don't see any call. But I've learned to stay on track with these things, so I'm gonna finish going through this stuff and looking at it. And then I will, I'll talk to anybody that would like to. I don't mind that. But yeah, I just want to stay on track here. Conversation continues. Okay. The fan responded by oversharing, even providing personal verification to prove her identity. This is a textbook manipulation opener. Get the other person to give more than they should. Osai later admitted to her that sharing ID made him feel closer to her, which in turn made him more inclined to trust her and to solicit from her. Emotional manipulation. When the fan expressed frustration about the situation in the server, Osai didn't handle it fairly. Instead, he flipped the script to make himself the victim. I don't run my server. I deal with parasocial fans every day. I'm just a person with feelings. I literally closed the ticket. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't want to cause issues, so I left the ticket. I don't know. I don't run my server, and I got pulled back into it. I don't know. Not your fault, I guess. It just really kind of pissed me off. You should get a better foot in there. I'm 24, but at the end of the day, I'm still a person with feelings. Okay. This is the same one I already did. Oh. Whatever can I do to cheer you up? I left because I was called a whore just to be belittled again. I don't know. I was just trying to catch your attention, but pissed everyone off in the process. I didn't realize that would happen. They deal with a lot of people being weird towards me. There's a bad stigma towards people who try to get my attention, a lot of parasocial people. Understandable. I'm sure you get a lot of people who get weird ego boosts just from having you around, your view count and everything. Low key, yeah. Do you ever feel used by your peers? Okay. That's the one I just did. Parasocial, used as an excuse. Man, I feel like among other creators, I'm pretty good at sniffing out who would use me for their own benefit. I only really collab with people that I've spoken to a whole lot before actually doing anything content related. So not really. Understandable. That's good. Keep going. Oh, that's good. Keeping good company. I really only get some parasocial people, and that's about it. Why do you ask? Cough, cough. What's the deal with Suki? Okay, I don't know who that is. Oh, she really hates my fans. She mods for a lot of Vrchat people. Okay. What else we got? Blames mods and shrugs off fans' concerns. Okay. She mods for a lot of people. Why bother then? I did nothing ban-worthy. Makes you look bad. I'm not saying it's your fault, but it's your face saying good morning, good night to be weird, and like maybe they reminded her of the parasocial people. Got jealous. It's pick me behavior. The type of people you make videos about. I'm just being blunt. I don't like when people are mean to me. Creators don't get a pass. I work for. I don't know what that is. Cool. Are you gonna cancel a Discord mod? Okay. I don't like fully follow what's happening here, but I do agree that like if this girl was banned for being like parasocial and weird, I feel like the fact that he like sent her his PP sort of like negates that a little bit. Because like, you know, I've had girl fans do the same thing, be like parasocial and weird. I didn't like add them and send my cock to them. And then I don't know. I mean, it doesn't, I mean, it's still like parasocial and weird, I guess you could say, but I don't know. It's a little messy, to say the least. Let's see. This isn't empathy, it's guilt tripping. He took the fan's pain and redirected it so she felt like she needed to comfort him. Flirty escalation. Once Osai had established that emotional leverage, he started to push things further. He introduced flirty images, emojis, and boundary testing jokes, sending memes implying intimacy, asking is dad us after posting a kissing picture. Okay. I don't know if I fully looked at their DMs, so I actually didn't really see this. Are you gonna cancel Discord? Hell no. Am I 15? I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm just being blunt. I don't like when people are mean to me. Creators don't get a pass. Understand? I was mentioning who I work for as example. I don't put up with mean. He's a fucking ass. I'm sorry if that came off as anything else. No, I get that. Don't worry. So, yo mama. Okay. Flirty advances begin with the fan. Okay. Okay, so we got a little flirty thing. Okay, ayo, they do some kissing. Is that us? Okay, yeah, a little flirty there. This is textbook escalation tactic. Test the water, see if the fan reacts, and normalize sexual undertones in the conversation. Okay. Escalation towards sexual pressure. With the groundwork laid, control, guilt, and boundary testing, Osai took it further. At this stage, the conversation shifted from community ticket to intimate coercion. Okay. He crosses into explicit advances with the fans. Don't free bro, he did that shit. Thank you for the $2, Akreem. Thank you.
Don't free bro, he did that shit.
Is that us? Could be. Can you send me your boobs? Okay, so he's like going for the shot. All right. That's the one I just clicked. All right, that was enough trolling. And then the shot misses. Got it, right? So he kind of talked about this a little bit. Okay, too far. I feel bad soliciting nudes. The bit went too far. Aw, you're so cute and sweet. I try. You ever fuck about with the Warhammer people? There's a group called blah blah blah. It's run by Lady blah blah blah. The fun fact she's who told me to play Vrchat. Japito, we were friends IRL. Oh, crud. And obviously we're not now. Okay, so the conversation shifts away. Wait, is this okay? Fan shares Predator case. They do this weird family shit, having kids call them mom and dad. Oh, that sounds right, I love messing with VR families. Okay, they're just talking about like Vrchat people. Case discussion continued. Blah blah blah. Vrchat stuff. She cheats on VR. Blah blah. Pride catching. Okay. Osai sends her to us. Blah blah blah. Hey, yeah, go check out Celestios. Got it. Okay. Back to soliciting fan again after serious topic. Let's see. They have their content on the channels, but thank you so much. Of course. And then he responds, run back that Snapchat. Okay, so now he's back to the snap. I'm bored. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, okay, I don't know. I'm bored. Not an option for bored boys. Okay, miss again. What do I have to be then? Bored is a horrible pickup line. I'm not a waste of time. I'm a wonderful experience. But can you send me your boobs is good. Laughing emoji. Okay. Apology, then repeated request. Okay. Glass, I love your videos. Okay. Okay, I'm not a waste of time. I'm a wonderful experience. Okay, I'm sorry. At least there's a point. You're right. Okay, so it is a lot of like conflicted emotional stuff. It's like a lot of like I'm horny, and then it's like I'm sorry, I'm being like horny right now, but I'm horny. Okay. Persistent nude solicitation. Let me rephrase. I would like to experience seeing a picture of your boobs. I think it would change my night for the better. Okay, so I'm guessing at this point it happened because this is what happens after. Yeah, some days later when he goes, are we done? Okay. Persistence even after rejection. Are we done on Snap? You left me on red. Rude. Sorry, ma'am. I'll think about it. I thought I had a good pick for you right now. Wait. If you add me again, maybe I can sway your opinion. What do you mean by that, Osai? What were you gonna send her? Okay. I still don't even know your name. What kind of pic were you sending her, bro? I got a good pic for you. Add me back. All right. This wasn't two equals flirting. This was a creator exploiting a fan who reached out in good faith. Pressure and validation. The fan, already vulnerable and seeking validation after the ticket issue, was now trapped in a situation where getting Osai's attention meant enduring these escalating comments. That is interesting. It's an interesting phrasing of it. Refer back to images 1820. Notice how he never clearly establishes boundaries. Instead, he keeps the door open, making it seem like crossing lines is fine as long as it's about him. The pattern of grooming. Across the screenshots, the pattern is clear. Professional contact to private control. He shifted from the Discord ticket system to private conversation. Guilt tripping to emotional dependence. He reframed her frustrations into sympathy for him. And then testing boundaries to flirty jokes. Normalizing intimacy through jokes and suggestive images. Escalation and to sexual pressure. Building up until the fan felt obligated to respond at Osai on Snapchat. And exchange sexual imagery. This is grooming behavior. Victim testimonial. To show the broader harm and corroboration, here are testimonies and case discussions. Wait, what? Here are testimonies and case. Okay, what is this? I still don't even know your name. Can you not flirt with Osai? Thanks. Why does it bother you? This. I can't keep having this. This is affecting my mental health. She's one of many. People are DMing you? Okay. Yeah, that's not great. Yeah, for days now. Like, who? What? The fuck are you DMing her, telling my business? I'm not going to do that. It's not, it's why I didn't bring it up before. I just think we should stop talking before I get doxxed. I'm aware you do this with a lot of your female fans. I'm just not okay with being a part of that, and a lot of people treat me this way. Yeah, thank you for the 2, highly offensive. How you doing, man? You allowed people to call me a whore and kick me from your server, not once defending me, but coming for nudes and whatever. I don't care. Okay. Osai excuses and deflection. I don't do this with any fans. Why are they saying it then? Because people are weird to me and I shut them down. Why are they after me? I hate this feeling. Sorry, honestly, I wasn't genuinely planning on talking to you, but then you sent me your ID, so I was a little more inclined to trust you. Okay. Let's see. Victim's breaking point. Sorry, honestly, I wasn't genuinely planning on talking to you, but then you sent me your ID. Okay, just go away. I'm better than this. I don't like crying over boys. I should have stopped when you let your mods treat me so poorly. Okay. And the victim's testimony to us. Osai had originally messaged me first. I was a part of his Discord and was actively participating in his art competition. I wanted him to see my art and felt it would get pushed under the crowd of spam and other. So I opened a ticket with his staff. I was a tad flirtatious, but we are both full-grown adults, and it was in an art way, so I don't know why he had to behave in such a way at me. Anyway, his staff strongly disliked me for doing this. He in the ticket with others and like blah blah blah. And other big name YouTubers proceeded to take turns name calling me things like a whore, bitch, fat, used, just awful shit because of my profile picture, they said. Anyway, I closed the ticket and left. Osai reopened the ticket and it started again, and so I closed it again and left the Discord. I felt personally attacked because I was just trying to show my art. I fell for the initial flirtatious vibes just to be made fun of, I guess, by a bunch of male Vrchat YouTubers. So Osai messaged me. This is the first image of that specifically. Okay. And then a connection to previous context. It's deleted, but yes, I admit I gave him my Snapchat. I sent a few pictures and he sent some back. He said if I did this, he'd help with another case I'm about to show you. He actually is who led me to you. Okay, interesting. Fans don't deserve this. I don't know, but girls don't deserve to have people harass and threaten and name call and DM and fall around in game over fucking nudes. Yeah, obviously I don't know anything about that. But anyways, so why this matters. It is important to acknowledge that the fan in this case was 24 years old and that some of the early exchanges included sensual, flirtatious interactions. However, this does not erase the fact that Osai was the creator, moderator, and authority figure in this context. Consent within a power imbalanced fan-creator dynamic is not equal to consent between peers. What began as light flirting quickly escalated into manipulation, harassment, and coercion, which is why this behavior is predatory regardless of age or initial consent. Some will dismiss this as trolling or just banter. Here's why that's wrong. Context matters. This started in an official community ticket, not random DMs. Power imbalance. Osai is the creator and the fan is seeking recognition. That's not equal footing. Manipulative tactics, guilt tripping, emotional flipping, boundary testing. These are predatory tools. When creators blur official and personal boundaries like this, it put fans at risk. Voice recording, saving the victim's government ID. After the victim began speaking out, rumors began circulating among creators and fans. Let me read that really quick. Osai said, she told me about the Preds, and I told her, oh, I don't do Pred catches. You can message these people. When did I say that to help her with the case? Yeah, I would agree that the way you're phrasing it does sound accurate to what I read in the DMs there. So after the victims began speaking out, rumors began circulating among creators and fans. Osai responded by lying, downplaying the situation, and calling the victim schizo to twist the narrative in his favor. He failed to provide evidence for his claims, claiming his computer is in LA, even though Discord screenshots can be taken from mobile. In a voice memo sent to Temlo, later forwarded to Celestio, Osai made a chilling admission. He saved the victim's government-issued ID. This revelation raises serious concerns about intent. There's no legitimate reason to retain a fan's private identification after verification, particularly in the context of manipulation and sexual pressure. Keeping such sensitive information could enable intimidation, blackmail, or retaliation. This is no longer just boundary-breaking behavior. It's a violation of privacy with potentially malicious implications. I mean, I get why he did. I mean, I think he just did it to, like, cover his ass, to be honest. Osai says, I say the ID because people got on glass for not having the ID saved with people. Yeah, I mean, I get that. Yeah, it makes sense. I think it's a bad situation to be in to begin with, but like if you're in that deep, I guess it makes sense when you're at that point, you know? And then we got the time. So actually this message, so this is when he was talking to Temlo. Because this goes beyond online misconduct and into possible real-world harm. We have submitted reports to multiple platforms as well as to law enforcement. This was done to protect the victim and ensure their private information cannot be used against them, depending on how Osai responds. Okay. And this message, from my understanding, is pretty much what he said to me.
Well, I think the takeaway here is don't take it to DMs, stay professional and know what behaviors to shut down. Awareness becomes action.
Yeah, thank you, Kiwi, for the 5. Yeah, I mean, I think the biggest, like, yeah, let me, I think this is almost done, so I'm gonna read this and then I'll give you my thoughts. W Glass L Erg, my bad, bro, I'm sorry. Okay. To Osai, your actions now will speak louder than words. Think smart, do not disclose private information, and act responsibly from here. Conclusion/call to action. The evidence shows Osai exploiting a fan through his Discord, shifting a professional context into personal coercion, using manipulation and sexual pressure. Fans deserve safe spaces in community servers. Discord ticket systems should not be twisted into funnels for personal exploitation. This is not a joke. This is not trolling. This is predatory behavior that demands accountability. Lessons and awareness takeaway. Let's see. This situation with Osai isn't just about one creator. It highlights common tactics predators use in online spaces. Recognizing these patterns is key to protecting yourself and others. Blurring professional and personal lines. When you reach out through an official channel like a Discord ticket system and the conversation suddenly shifts to private personal topics, that's a red flag. Guilt tripping/emotional flipping. Predators often turn the conversation around so you feel bad for them. This creates an obligation and lowers your guard. And then boundary testing. Jokes, memes, or playful flirting are ways to test if you'll go along. If you let one slide, they push further. Escalation under pressure. Once emotional dependence is built, they raise the stakes, asking for pictures, intimacy, or proof. Power imbalance matters. A creator, mod, or influencer always has more power in these situations. Fans look up to them, which makes consent in this context messy and often coerced. Key takeaway. If someone uses professional or community channels as a doorway to personal/sexual advances, it's manipulation, not a genuine relationship. Fans should never have to trade intimacy for recognition, help, or approval.
Thanks for dropping a tutorial, bro.
Yeah, thank you for the $2. I'm actually not sure what tutorial I dropped, but, happy to help. And then there's just resources there for, these kind of things. If you face something similar with Osai or any other individual, please feel free to fill out our confidential Google form here. Our goal is to listen, document, and support so that no one has to go through this in silence. Okay. So we got to the bottom of that, guys. What are we thinking? Chat? Let me see what else is going on here. One sec. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm getting, all kinds of DMs, as you can imagine. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let me read the chat here for a second. Personally, I don't think Osai really fucked up here. That seems fairly standard for young adults online. I would agree. I also can't deny the majority of this document, right? Power imbalance is a predatory thing, not like in and of itself, but yeah, it definitely is a one of the things. And like I said before, I think that just because there isn't a blatantly bad situation where it's an adult talking to someone underage, I don't think that these things should be ignored or whatever, right? And I think a lot of people are very desensitized to these kind of things unless it involves a minor, which again, as I said before, then they have to pretend they care. But knowing, Celestia's, I know that he cares a lot about this stuff. I know that he's very passionate about this stuff, and it's very personal to him. And I don't hate this at all. I do think that I don't know. I think a lot of people are going to disagree with it, and I myself probably wouldn't phrase it the way that it's phrased here, just because I know the pushback. But I think I respect the stance anyway, and I can't agree. I can't disagree. You know what I mean? Pretty much everything in here for the most part is valid in a way. I think some of the things are maybe phrased not intentionally or anything, but I think some of the things look a little worse in here than maybe the reality. But I think this is just two sides to the story, right? It's Osai can look at the story from his perspective and be like, oh, this dumb bitch was trying to see my penis and show me her titties, so I said fuck it. And then you could also look at that and be like, oh, this guy is like fucking his fans, or doing weird sexual shit with his fans and being like a gooner. You know what I mean? Like I feel like both sides of that are kind of, you know what I mean? You get what I'm saying? Sometimes Celesticus can get stuff wrong too, which is human nature. I wish Celesticus gotten aside from Osai too, otherwise it ends up biased. Well, I mean, that is why I did talk to Osai. I did want to, allow him to explain his shit. And, that's why I talk to all these guys, or am open to talking to people. Like, anytime that I talk about somebody and I, call out somebody, I always have maintained that they're welcome to come onto the platform and defend themselves or set the record straight. Obviously, including Osai right now, he's more than welcome to. But anyways, yeah, I think at the end of the day, people are going to feel how they feel about this, Obviously, some people are not going to give a shit. Other people are going to find this, problematic or like cringe or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing two comments, right? We got one person saying, "Osai, I'm actually disappointed in you as a YouTuber with a decent sized fan. You should know, fucking sick, disgusted. That people are gonna feel that way." And then someone else said, "Osai groomed a 24-year-old as a 19-year-old. It's over." Yeah, and that is also something that I talked to Osai about, where it was like, dude, if anything, she groomed me. She's older. Which it's like, yes, I agree that like you can't deny that this situation would look a lot worse if the girl was 18 and he was like 30, right? Like if you looked at it from that way, I think people would have a more negative opinion on this for sure. So I think there's like degrees to these things. It's not all like black and white. You know what I mean? There's gray areas and whatnot. Let me see. What else do we got going on here? Hold up. I don't even know. Okay. Anyways, so there is still more to the call, right? I guess now that we have like a brief moment before we continue with the call, if Osai or anybody wants to come in and like talk about the situation, I'm more than happy to bring them on here. So I'll give like a minute or so for somebody to maybe reach out, maybe somebody in the chat. Especially Osai, if he wants to come in here and explain or, set something straight, he's obviously more than welcome to. If you'd like to. But then we can continue on. Let me check in. One sec. Okay, I think he's typing now. One sec. Okay, so Osai, he said that he would like to talk to Celestius, just not on my stream, which I think is understandable. So that's kind of where he's at right now. So I don't think he wants to come on the stream. I don't know if Celestius wants to respond to that, or maybe he would be down to come on here himself, or maybe talk to Osai on here. Maybe there's a wiggle room there. I don't know, but I just figured I would let you know. I don't know if that changes anything for Osai though. Like assuming Celestius is like, yeah, I'll come on the stream and talk to him. I don't know if he would, or what the deal is there. Is Silas in the chat right now? I haven't really been looking at the chat too much. I was just reading. I'll give that, you know, another sec. Like I said, I don't think he actually wants to come on here, but regardless, he'll join. Okay. Yeah, I mean, even if he just wants to join and talk himself, that's fine. But okay, it looks like Sal's is coming on. I'll let Osai know, unless he probably is hearing, but. All right, yeah, Silas, if you want to just DM me and you can call me when you're ready. Or we can go in like a VC or something. I think that'd be better. Are you in my server? Let me see. Where is let's go at? Glass wants to talk to Osai. I don't think Osai wants to talk to you. Also, having Glass on the stream is only something that we'll do based on like polls. I only will do that if the audience wants it. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. I don't think anybody wants to hear Glass on the stream right now, right? Listen, do you want to know? You want to know what the Glass logic is when it comes to this shit? He's like, I'm a fucking piece of shit. I want everybody to be as big of a piece of shit as I am. Like, he just wants everybody to be as much of a failure and loser as he is. It's kind of funny. Alrighty. Yeah, so Osai is not joining, but apparently Celestios is going to be joining here. Osai. Okay. I love Glass. Yeah, I bet you do. What are the 3 C's again? Glass has aura? I mean, he has some kind of aura. I don't know if it's like the good kind. Let me see. Where can I find Styles at? Hold on. All right, yeah, Siles, if you want to just go in any VC in my server, I can drag you in here with me when you're ready. I don't know if he's ready or not, but... I'm in here, man. No, and I'm not bringing you in, Gerald. All right, you know what? What's up, Gerald?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you make of all this, Gerald?
Huh? What do I do? Wait, what'd you say? I gotta fix my mic. 1 second.
Okay. Oh, he's gone. Oh, Cornelius is here. Yeah, Cornelius, if you want to come in here, we'll talk to you as well. While we're waiting on Siles. Yeah, somebody get in here and talk to me. Someone just joined the VC. I'll bring anybody in at this point while I'm waiting. I want to get just random thoughts, okay? You guys all matter. Okay, let's talk to this guy. Yo. All right, we'll do Apollo next. Yo.
Hi, Poppy.
Yo, what's going on, man? What do you make of the situation?
I think this is really crazy in both situations.
Do you think that Osai was in the wrong? What are your thoughts? Well, if you had to make a, you know, if you had to conclude the whole situation, if you had to pick one or the other, is he in the wrong or is he in the clear? What do you think?
I think it's half
Freaksai,
and half, honestly.
Creepco, and Fartgrave are donzoed.
Yeah, thank you.
He is definitely wrong for going into like asking for their ID, and asking for their snap, and they give it. But that person also was really wanting attention from them.
True.
At the same time.
Fair enough.
Now,
okay.
yes, I would not send those pictures knowing that, oh, this person's over 18. Okay, well, now I can send dick pics. That is stupid. But I don't think he's fully abusing power. some way.
Got you. All right. Well, I appreciate your take, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good one.
You too. I'm gonna bring Roar in here because I know he was sort of involved. As you'll see, I don't know if you'll see it later. I don't think it's really much, but yo, what's up, Roar?
Yeah.
What do you gotta say about all this?
I'm not gonna speak for like Osai or Ratgrave or any of them, but I will say Bloogie or Kaido, whatever he goes by, Blanzy, that guy's a schizo. When he first so the whole situation started when he left my Discord, and no, I didn't release the documents because of that. I blocked him on everything, and I felt like it was just like something I should just air out. It was like a couple days after.
Okay. Yeah, I mean,
I'm friends with Masenko, so
yeah,
I feel like it was something I should not hide from him.
I see. Yeah,
but
it
it
makes
had
sense.
nothing to do with him.
Yeah, when I looked at the document, I pretty much was pretty straight up. I told him it was very schizo. Like I don't even think you guys will understand. Like that document was very reminiscent of what like Vrchat schizo people make when they're like making exposed documents on like Tupper. So yeah, it's very like that.
And I want to point out that this document was made a week before we all became friends with Masenko and them. Or not them, but just Masenko. And he dropped it because we became friends with them. Because he wanted to be a part of like their little group so bad. And I think that's why he's trying to do all this. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to say.
Got you. Alrighty, well, I appreciate the insight. Alrighty, there you go. There's Roar. Let me check on Osai, or I'm not Osai. Leskios. I don't know if he's still coming or what. But yeah, after, like I said, we do have the rest of the call with all the guys to listen to as well. W thumbnail, by the way. Yeah, thank you, man. Shout out to Clouds for the thumbnail. Get in there, Cornelius. Yeah, well, I'll bring, if Cornelius joins, I will bring him in right now. There's a lot of people in here at this point, so now I'm kind of like overwhelmed. Oh, wait, he's here. All right. Wait, that was the wrong VC. It's fine. Yo.
Oh, it was loud down there, man.
Yeah, I can imagine. But before you say anything, I just wanted to mention, I don't know if you heard, but Osai was saying he did not want to talk to you on stream, but he would like to talk to you. So feel free. All right, man. Okay. What did you want to say, sir?
So I just want to open with, to be honest with you, it seems like a lot of people are not exactly coming to like a complete conceptualized idea of what the definition is of a predator. The predator definition, like if you pull it up on Google, it takes one Google search. You look it up, right?
Right.
Let me read this off. A person who ruthlessly exploits others, a sexual predator. It doesn't have to be someone that is a child by definition.
Right.
And basically with what we're looking at here, he solicited this girl. Whether or not he chooses to accept that fact, that is what happened. So I'm going to lay it out a little bit more in depth here. So Osai is a content creator. He interacted with a fan inappropriately. That is a way of a construct between a creator and a fan interaction. That is a power dynamic. That's like how some predators like to portray the father role for someone who is younger. They use that role to gain something from somebody. That is exactly what is going on here. Despite what Osai chooses to believe, he had that power role. And for me to sit here, 22 years of age, to spell that out for someone who is also an adult on both ends is just incredibly disappointing. To see so many people in your chat just openly be like, oh, I know they're probably not all here speaking and alongside with you here, but my point is that so many people are like openly defending Osai and what's going on here. And it's just sad to see, to be honest with you, because it's similar to an experience I had where this person is a victim stuck under the influence of sexual exploitation. And there is a lack of empathy just throughout the entirety of this chat.
Oh, yeah.
A lack of restraint and care. And I'm not asking anyone to care about my stance or my partner's stance, just asking that people have a heart in an era where people simply don't care. The victim deserved to be heard because despite what is believed, it did happen. There was exploitation. This particular case honestly really resonated with me and my partner because that exploitation is real. I've faced it myself. I personally was 17 when I had been in a relationship with someone who was 31, and they used the exact same tactics to exploit me. While it's different because the ages are different, these people, they still choose to take and solicit. Just like this girl was solicited, a woman, an adult woman. And they took a piece from me. Osai, you took a piece from this person. You have caused them to literally fear for their online safety, despite what you choose to believe. They fear of being exposed by you as well in retaliation. I have nothing against Osai, but the way he handled it was just very unprofessional and inappropriate. You were wrong. I'm just going to say it. You were wrong for the way you interacted with this person. I'm not calling you a child predator. I'm saying you are a predator for the way you talked and spoke to this girl. That's just what I wanted to say.
Fair enough, man. Thank you for that.
Yeah. If he wants to come and talk to me, by all means, I'm down.
Give me a second. I'm seeing some DMs. Let me check them really quick and see if anything. He says I literally can't add Celestius to talk to him. Crying emoji. Are you not interested in talking to him like privately or anything like that?
Oh, yeah, I'll add him.
Okay. Yeah, if you guys want to have a conversation, it looks like he's down to talk.
Oh, like a private conversation?
Yeah, he doesn't.
Off stream?
He does not want to come on the stream. He only wants to talk to you privately.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Yeah. He's trying to add you. I guess he can't.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I've never had him added. All right, take care, Bob.
All right, man. Yeah, thank you, man. Have a good one.
All right, I'll have a good one.
Alrighty, guys. So there was that. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here. This guy says, "Hey, Erg." Who's this guy? Oh, they left. All right. He's gonna look at this and be like, "Oh fuck, you clicked on a profile." There they are. I don't know who this is. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and continue the video so you guys can see the rest of the conversation. So, by the way, like I mentioned, I first initially talked to AO Deadly and like Kaido, where the fuck his name is now. Then I got into that call with Masenko and Osai, where, you know, as you listened, Osai explained his side of the things. And then we kind of like, you know, we were just chilling in there talking. And then we all went in the call with everybody. So that's not him either. Okay. Anyway. Did Jumper ask, you want to play Left 4 Dead? Oh, he mentioned you said you want to play Left 4 Dead. And I said, Left 4 Dead's awesome. I would play Left 4 Dead. Yeah. I'd be down for that. Okay. So, with that said, let's go back to the video now. So this is when we all joined the call, essentially. So let me rewind here. Trying to get to the start of it. Yeah, I don't want to show it all because there's like, they show the fucking document with like the weird shit on it, but we'll try our best. Okay, where is it at? Where's it start? Hold up. Okay, here we go.
Everything on my second
hello, guys. Okay, so at this point, I joined back into the main group. Hooden's in there. AO Deadly, Banzi, this is the Kaido dude, Clouds, Faded, and then Masenko and Osai join. And I'll just let you guys see how that went down.
Masenko is digging himself into a hole.
Hello, guys.
Roll here. What's up, Berg?
Yeah, listen. Yes, listen, gamers. All right. I see there's a lot of people here. Okay. And, you know, as the mediator of this situation, I want to call for a clean interaction, but I guess I'll preface everything by saying kind of what I said to everybody, which was, yes, there's a lot of things on there. A lot of stuff on there with Ratgrave particularly, but I think yeah, I mean, like I said, I think at most that's pretty much it. Like, you can just say there's some like Gooner behavior happening. I don't know if there's really anything else to really pinpoint, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I guess the only other thing is like the Masenko thing with the girl. Like, from what I understand, it wasn't really anything more than just like an interaction that happened in a server, which it's like, yeah, as adults, we probably don't want to interact with minors if we could help it, but like I could talk about, like, you know, Clouds, you came into my server in a public VC when you were 17, so, you know, I guess I'm at fault for that, you know. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just,
mean, your age verification wasn't exactly last year.
What's that? Oh yeah. I just
to on
yeah.
Discord unless you're taking IDs.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think that, you know, from the way I understand the situation with Masenko, like, I understand. Like, it seems from what he explained, and he could do it again if he wants. The way he made it sound didn't seem like it was as like sus as like just discovering the stuff on social media made it seem. So I don't know.
Shit.
Yep.
The guy getting accused didn't make it sound sus. Good a guess.
Yeah, I mean, Masenko,
Dude,
you
you're
want
like the biggest hate boner for me, bro. It's insane.
All right. Can I start with the questions, Mr. Masenko? Is that all right?
Yes. Let me turn up your volume. Hold on, let me mute Clouds because he's irrelevant right now.
Before you guys do that, I think for the sake of like making it simple, do you think it would be better, Masenko, if you just gave like a general explanation for that situation before any questions? That way you can maybe cover.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, so yeah, why don't you do that first, and then they could ask you stuff.
So me and Jester were bored, and we see two people in a Ratgrave server, and we joined, and they were playing Roblox, and we're like, yo, let us play Roblox. And so we added them, we played a horror game, never spoke again. And then I saw the same girl with the same profile picture on TikTok and said, don't I know you? Or something along the lines of that. And that was it.
Okay. So in Ratgrave server, does he have the age roll thingies that you put in? So you can put your ages. If anyone's in here, you better check.
Yeah, it says big rats or little rats. Big rats are 18 plus.
And I'm assuming due to the fact that she's underage, she'd have the little rats, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So by you seeing that role and getting in contact with her, obviously you being 23, content creator, you still went out of your way while she was underage at the time to add her on Roblox, and then went out of your way to go to a profile on TikTok. Age was displayed in there as well as 16. So you didn't go to a TikTok.
He said that he found her TikTok on a For You page post.
Well, he said he only met her on TikTok. That was it.
What did you say?
Wait, so did
I gotta
he
check
meet her on
my
TikTok or Roblox? Because he said he met her on Roblox and saw her TikTok and recognized her.
He just explained it.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now he's saying that you're saying he found her on TikTok randomly, but he said he knew her before.
I'm correcting what AO Deadly said. AO Deadly is saying that he sought out her TikTok when he just explained that he saw a post on his For You page. So AO Deadly.
Yeah, no, I never sought out her account at all.
But this story is completely different than what he just told us.
There's me taking my screenshot. I'm like, yeah, we're just in some drama right now.
Just your text though, which is why.
How? Please read it out and tell me how it's wrong.
Okay, here, let me find it. Because Deadly, he asked you when your first contact with her was.
The same exact.
Yeah, I was like, yo, jumper, check this shit out.
Questions like over and over.
Oh yeah, but can I just get to my question? It's okay.
Only nonchalant.
So basically, Deadly said, let me find it. Okay, guys, let's all calm down. Deadly asked Masenko when his first contact with her was, and he said his first contact through text was TikTok. And then I asked him, I'm like, okay, then how'd you add her on Roblox if you never texted her?
Yo, Candy in my chat just said, Herbal, you are not tough. Okay.
On TikTok.
Can I ask a leading question? Yes, you can.
Contact with her was on TikTok. And then he said he met her on Discord.
Wait, pause. You just said first contact through text was TikTok, right? Text and voice are two different things. He said he met her in a voice chat.
No, but in this group chat, if you scroll up, he said his first contact.
It's called first contact. Yeah, first contact means first meeting them.
You just said first contact through text, no? Am I wrong?
That shit's funny.
Roblox or TikTok.
Sorry.
No, earlier Masenko said his first.
Can you be quiet, please?
Earlier Masenko said his first contact with this girl was in a TikTok comment section, but now he's saying it was through Discord.
Yep.
Well, the only time we contacted outside of Discord was in her comment section.
So why did you? So was it that, like, did you accidentally say that earlier? Why earlier did you say your first contact with her was a TikTok comment section?
I must have misread it.
Yeah, right here, Deadly says, how did she get in contact with you? And you said she came up on my For You page and I commented.
The first time.
Wait, did you? Yeah. So did he say first contact, or did he say how did he come in contact with you?
Well, no, this is the same thing. Like, how did you come in contact with this person?
Well, those are actually two different things, and I had assumed. Yeah, I had assumed that you meant like talking again. So I assumed
when you make contact with something, if I touch my wall, that's still making contact with it. I don't have to speak to it.
Okay, but I've obviously had contact with this girl more than once, so it's I think you should
Okay, well,
specify.
I just thought everyone assumed like
What,
when
like
someone
5,
says when
6,
did you make
7?
contact?
Well,
we normally
clearly I
assume
didn't
the first
assume
time.
that.
Okay.
Did you ever graduate high school, Masenko? Like, I'm just curious.
Oh, come on, guys.
So was you aware of her
So
age
within-
Bird Boss said keep
before
it
you
friendly.
played?
Wait, Clutch,
What?
why are, like, genuine question, are you here just to, like, rage bait and try to, like, goad us?
What? I literally, I'm
you're-
stopping the rage by saying Ergbloss said keep it friendly. What are you talking about?
You've been, like, egging us on the whole time that we've been here.
I've said nothing to Ergbloss. What do you mean, both of us? Holy rapping.
Both of us, like me and Masenko? Hello?
Okay, guys, let's leave it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm lost.
So your first contact with her was Discord, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, it doesn't show her exact age in Ratgrave's Discord. So when did you learn she was 16?
It was probably after I followed her. Yeah.
Okay, like you seen it on her profile page?
Yeah.
And was I the reason you decided to like unfollow her because I said it looked weird?
Yeah. I didn't think it would be such a big deal, and then I saw you made a whole document, and I was like, oh.
Well, I want you to understand my POV, right? Like,
Okay.
I start hanging out with you and Osai like for a week, right? And then like we become mutual, so I see you in a few comment sections. Now, obviously, I can't prove this, but I've seen you in more than one girl's comment section. Obviously, I have no way of proving that. Take that how you will. So I'm like, okay, that's odd.
When you say more than one girl, are you saying that same girl, or
Like you know, like those girls that just show up with 100 likes and like they're thirst trapping or some shit? I've seen Masenko in like a couple of those girls' comment sections.
Okay.
He's only a man. Were the other ones adults?
I don't know. I didn't look into them. I would assume so. I would hope so. But I want you guys to understand my POV here. So obviously, most of us here know about the Osai snap situation. Okay, we all get horny. We like titties, right? But the other thing that's just concerning though is like the amount of goonery that goes on. Like I feel like it kind of resembles Glass. Obviously, I'm not one to talk about Glass because I defended him, but I've already admitted my wrongs there. I feel like once you goon it so much, you just keep craving it to the point you turn into Glass, where you're going to seek it where you should not seek it. And like when
listen, I want to say I think that's an underrated point he brought up though, right? Like the takeaway that I had with all these guys is like, guys, just like take this as like a fucking warning. Like take this as like a wake up call, right? Because if you keep going down this path, it's like, you know, look where you end up. And you know, they mentioned Glass. He's a good example. I think he actually says a little more on it. I'll let him finish his point.
Already admitted my wrongs there. I feel like once you goon it so much, you just keep craving it to the point you turn into Glass, where you're going to seek it where you should not seek it. And like when I look at your guys' friend group, you know, I see Masenko making, you know, goofy jokes like I love goth girls in his YouTube bio, and the 16-year-old happens to have this grunge goth look. It's like, okay, that's a little odd. Then you look at Ratgrave, and he follows like 3 accounts. One of them post or repost Lolicon. Another one is a Lolicon streamer, and the third one is like a softcore Lolicon pedo bait TikToker. And it's just like, okay, what the fuck is going on? It's just like really weird. Like there's just all these signs of coincidences.
Why are you lumping me in with this? What did I do? Can you explain what the Osai snap situation is? I want to understand what your understanding.
Well, from my understanding, you was a horn dog and made a whole snap account just to get some titty pics.
Okay, why are you lumping me in? What other? You're saying like I have all these. I'm following e.
No, I'm just grouping you guys together.
No, but like, I'm looking at the document. You're saying I follow a bunch of e-girls. Can you tell me what e-girls I follow?
No, I would have to like open my PC and do all that shit. I did have like one Ratgrave, the Chibi Chomps one.
Well, no,
but
I'm not
like,
talking about Ratgrave.
Like realistically, you're like I would least expect you to be a freak because like you have the least amount of shit. Like my main concern is like Ratgrave's Lolicon fetish, and it was Masenko and the 16-year-old, but like I'm a little bit more open-minded to that.
What are you? You're just what the fuck? You're just saying this dude has.
Well, I mean, are we going to ignore he follows a Lolicon streamer? Like she goes on stream and like fucking masturbates as a little kid. Like, are we just going to pass over that dude?
Does he?
Like, why does he follow that? So if you actually look at the screenshot, Ratgrave's own chat discovered that.
Her on Twitter, right?
Or I'm not sure. Ratgrave's own chat pointed it out. You'd have to ask. I mean, Masenko's chat pointed that out.
Hey, take a look at my stream real quick. Hold on.
So I'm not showing the stream because again, there's like lolly stuff on there and other like sexual imagery.
Hard to see, but
the pocket
right here,
thank God.
Right there, that is quite literally lolly porn.
So the image that he's showing is like a it's a top-down view of like some hentai shit where it's like a girl sitting on somebody's lap in like a bathtub and she looks very young. So she's like sitting on this guy's, you know, they're both naked in the bathtub essentially, which seems to be like a common theme for like these lolly fucking weirdos that want to like, you know, take advantage of kids. Anyway, so this is like a repost or something from this person that Ratgrave follows.
Right there. This was found in the repost.
Oh, the Instagram follow and the Roblox ad.
Wasn't this found in the repost?
I mean, here's the thing, right? Like, if Ratgrave follows this person and this person's fucking reposting it, like, obviously Ratgrave is seeing this shit on his feed, right? So, like, I don't know. Yeah.
So, but I'm saying
Anime Puppy, which were Anime Puppy, which
right.
on Twitter.
Well, my thing with that is like, he doesn't even follow that account. Like, I guarantee you. Look.
Yeah, but so obviously Ratgrave cares about who he adds on certain platforms, right? I mean, we all know you guys have egos in certain areas. That's that's a given. So if Ratgrave goes out of his way to add Anime Puppy on Roblox and Instagram, which is, it's like, what are we doing here? Like, why does he have them on a game and a texting app, and they're like reposting LollyCon on X?
Does he have them on Twitter?
I'm not sure.
You're not.
He does not. I showed that on stream. He's not following her on Twitter.
If he doesn't have them on Twitter, how would he know? Like, how? I don't understand.
Well, I mean, for all I know, he could be aware of it and just not publicly follow him to hide it.
It's complete speculation. Okay, cool.
Well, I'm pretty sure I've said speculation from the beginning, and I've repeated several times. I don't have any claims.
Is like, you're spreading this around, and like, I'm getting DMs
spreading it around.
People. You are
spreading it around.
I'm getting DMs.
Can you explain how I'm spreading it around?
Okay, because you're the only one talking about this, and then here, let me send
because someone needs to. It's fucking weird.
So if it's speculation, how are you going to go around spreading it?
Well, I think all these guys in this call can speak for themselves. They feel this way without my opinion.
You're saying you just said that you didn't spread it around, but now you're admitting that you spread it around as soon as you sent the screenshot.
Well, actually, I was here from the jump, so yeah, I didn't get it spread.
I mean, yeah, Clouds has been saying this.
I was literally here from the birth. I was literally here from the birth, so I definitely am a part of it.
Okay, if your version of me spreading it around is giving it to people that I know already have a similar agreement, what'd you say?
Then you mentioned it in the YouTube live chat as well.
Oh, no, I told Masenko he should do a 16-hour stream on TikTok. No, I gave Masenko a live chat and I said he needs to stream for 16 hours on TikTok. I'm not sure what we're trying to say here.
And I said, didn't you also mention it's people in VR chat?
What? You mean the two that already had a similar opinion and I shared with? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can't get mad about speculation and spreading info when Papa Rat was on live stream saying that I lie about being a bisexual.
And also Masenko had my face in a server, his old Discord server. So I mean,
yeah,
but I'm not going to whine about that.
Oh, it's just speculation.
You just started talking over each other. I'm sorry. Clouds, your point. I think speculation matters when it's something as serious as whether or not someone is a lolicon.
So saying I'm a homophobe, racist,
I'm still
talking.
I'm sorry, but can I continue talking? It's cordial if we don't talk over each other. So I think speculation matters when it's like the topic of whether or not someone is a lolicon or like such detrimental or like harmful claims, like whether or not someone is a predator.
Nothing calling someone homophobic.
So I'm still talking, man. I don't understand why you keep talking over me. I'm still trying to get my
Sorry, bro. We're people, bro. I think we can talk.
Yeah, but I mean, like taking turns is like fair. No.
I guess, bro. If you need complete silence to speak.
Okay, if you're gonna act like that, I don't really want to have a conversation with you.
I mean, it's literally just a response, and you're saying like what? Responding to what you're saying.
You responded in the middle of what I was saying. Okay, whatever. Do you understand what I'm saying though? Like, yes or no?
Well, yeah, you're saying you shouldn't speculate about serious claims that are harmful. Do you not think that Ratgrave going online and saying that I'm lying about being gay to protect myself from being seen as homophobic or racist? You don't see that as being harmful?
I don't know anything about that. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Obviously.
I mean, I don't watch everyone's live streams, man. I don't know what you want from me. But you say the N-word, no? How is saying your
I mean, yep. So does Masenko, so does Willard, so does Zerky, so does y'all's whole friend group, so it doesn't matter.
My whole friend group. Define my whole friend group, please. I implore you.
All the people I just mentioned that you hang out with consistently and record and add in your videos. Like, what do you mean? What are we talking about?
Friend group.
And we're playing dumb. Bar it. Just check your ads.
So here's your problem with me stems from because I didn't want to associate with Benelli because he kept saying the hard R.
Not even you. No, I don't give a shit about you. I'm talking about Ratgrave just going on because I literally just brought up the Ratgrave shit because you're saying don't spread like claims with like no info behind them, and he basically said I was queer baiting and lying about being bisexual to get out of being
obviously that's wrong,
homophobe,
right?
Yeah, so I was just saying you guys
but those are two different situations, is what I'm saying.
Well, no, because you're saying don't spread speculation. You're saying don't spread speculation.
Don't spread speculation. He can be wrong too about certain things, but if you're saying that he's wrong for speculating, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, we can agree on that.
But
if
we're not even posting anything. You guys are literally in live streams talking about it.
I mean,
how are these people getting the document?
How are these people getting the document? So you can't even get mad.
Screenshotting this shit. What do you mean?
Well, I've had the document from the jump since it was literally just a name on the paper. So
yeah,
it's not
I mean, the Clouds has always known about this.
No, not you. I'm talking in the screenshot I just sent in the group chat. Like this random
that guy
person.
Get it?
Yeah.
That's not a random person. So me and him met in Vrchat, and I don't know how we got onto the topic of like YouTube. He had the YouTube voice. I was like, "Oh, do you do it too?" He's like, yeah, and then he mentioned, what are you guys? And I was like, oh, I don't like these guys. They're weird. And he asked me why. So I told him why. But I also told him several times that I have zero proof, and this is all just my opinion. And he offered to take this to Erglaw. And I was like, you know, if you want to do that, go ahead. But I'm not going to worry about it on a video.
Yeah, because this person's going around saying that I flirted with a 16-year-old. Like, you guys can make a video.
When did I say you flirted with a 16-year-old?
What he's saying. He's saying the person.
All right, look, guys, let me just like pause this for a second, okay? So like, you know, now we got like Cree-Cry in the chat, you know, and he's going at somebody. Like, look, I'm not a hater of anybody, okay? But look, okay, I'm just gonna say this. I just want a little bit of validation right now, okay? How many times have I like said on stream like that the dynamic between like all the creators behind the scenes is like such fucking dog shit? All right? Like, how many times have I said that? Right? And it's like, this clip kind of really does embody that quite a bit. Like, do you see how like fucking dramatic this whole dynamic is today? Like, if you just like to see all the interactions, like this person, oh, you're a fucking piece of shit. No, fuck you. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Yeah, it's just rough. And like, as I always say, you know, I'm always like, hey, look, you know, I want everybody to be chill, be nice to do things, but it's like, I don't know, man. It's just so many layers of shit going on. Like, everybody just like hates each other. Like, everybody's like, you know, everybody just wants like the clout and the views and all the bullshit. That's just kind of what it feels like. Okay, like maybe that's not entirely what it is, but it's just a lot of people that are just being like dicks to each other and like moral grandstanding about shit. Just like arguing about this. Oh, you did this, fuck you. Like, it's just a whole bunch of shit, you know? So, you know, the reason I just wanted to bring that up is just essentially to say, like, yeah, so we brought something up I was looking. Like when I say something and then I hear you say it later. Yeah, kind of true. Game is game. Yeah, listen, like I said, I'm not a hater of anybody. Like, a lot of these people dislike me and like have like, there's a lot of like pretty much all of these people, and justifiably so, don't get me wrong. A lot of these people like kind of look at me and are like, oh, we can't talk to him because he's just gonna like expose all the bullshit. Like, yes, true, I will do that, but at the same time, it's like, if you're a normal person and you're not doing this shit, like, it's not really gonna happen, you know? And like, it's kind of something that I say, like, I said this a little bit when I was talking to just like Osai and Masenko, I think a little bit earlier on in the night, but I said something where it's like, this is kind of like the type of shit that, you know, kind of everybody has to deal with to some capacity. And like, I think that being accountable, well, let me rephrase that. I think that holding your peers accountable for the weird shit they are doing is like just as important as those people being accountable for their own actions. You know what I mean? Like, every single person knows somebody that did some fucked up shit, especially in like the online world, in the Vrchat scene. We all know somebody that was like a weird fucking predator fucking weirdo. And me personally, I choose to cut those people out of my life, as you guys are aware, right? And that's just like an extreme example. Like, you know, for example, Glass, right? Like that guy, he was doing some weird shit. I cut him out of my life. He was somebody that, you know, I was close with for like a brief period of time. I've done it with other people in my community that I realize are weird people. I've cut all these people out of my life because I think it's part of me, you know, being accountable myself. Part of that is to not let that shit slide. And a lot of people seem to be okay with like letting this toxic shit kind of slide. So I don't know. All that is to say essentially that, you know, the whole thing of like me being like scary and not somebody to talk to, or, you know, somebody that's like, I'm the problem. I think it's just like, look, if you're not doing like fuck shit, me and you probably don't really have many issues, you know? Always yes to, should I end my VR chat here? Yeah, true. But anyways, all I'm saying is, I just wanted to point that out, okay? Because I feel like this is stuff that, like, this is the shit that's been going on behind the scenes the entire fucking time that I've been telling you guys about. And it's like I said, you remember how I'm like, bro, I'm like Alex Jones over here. I'm like schizo posting about like some crazy conspiracies because these guys all look so like calm and collected, you know, on the surface. And then like, you just like look at what's happening here. You know what I mean? And then like the chat, like other creators in the chat talking to other people in the stream, like, you know, who knows why Clouds is here? You know, I thought it was pretty funny. He was just like rage baiting, whatever. But it's just like a whole like shit fest, you know? So anyway, with that in mind, I will go ahead and, yeah, I'm turning the frogs gay. Anyways, yeah, I'll just go ahead and let this continue on, you know?
Person is saying he flirted.
Yeah, the person.
we can't control.
Well, that's what that person said. I can't control what they say.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying like you shouldn't spread something like that until like you have proof. Because I'm sorry, Clouds, but like I think this is more serious than fucking saying you're lying about being gay.
So if you reacted differently the day you found out about my suspicion, so your like immediate reaction was like deflect, insult, and all that shit. Like you didn't even offer to explain anything like you are right now. That just immediately raised like a red flag. Like, why is he so defensive and angry?
Well,
like,
that
okay,
fucking annoyed me because I was fucking nice to you.
How about we be more mature next time and like explain it?
Wait. Hold on. Pause for a second. If someone makes like some schizo document about you with all of these like connecting lines and pictures and like, bro, you had some shit labeled like suspicions and it was a screen.
I just want to answer a question. Limer asked, do they know they're being recorded in this clip? Yes, everybody here, maybe not like Clouds, but everybody that I talked to, like Masenko, Osai, the other guys, everybody here is pretty much aware. It wasn't like a secret. Like me, this isn't me being like a snaky scumbag. Like this is all, you know, pretty known. And also, spoiler alert, I already have a reputation for this shit. If anybody sees me in a Discord call, you should know that it's going to be on a live stream if you're doing stupid shit. Like, it's not a secret to anybody. You know what I mean? I'm pretty transparent about my intentions, which I think is a good thing. But, yeah.
Screenshot of a public VC. So, is that not... Wait, is that not... I feel like a lot of people... Sorry, I just want to finish this point. I feel like a lot of people, if they saw this, like, insane document... That's basically like saying I have suspicions of this person being a predator or like some deviant.
I mean, would you not crash out?
Would you not freak out about? Like, I feel like that's pretty fucking weird, especially if this person made this document.
Okay, sorry to interrupt. Last time, I just gotta expose Aspect. He's gay, and also I'm going to be exposing my girlfriend because she pinched me and she abused me. My girlfriend is physically abusive. She pinched me one time because I was sitting at my desk playing RuneScape all day. And Milo Murphy is also gay. That was a reference, by the way, in case anybody didn't catch that. If anybody got the pinching reference, shout out to you. All right.
And then they started to become friends with you afterwards. I feel like I would have a lot of second thoughts. Like, when I saw that, there wasn't even anything about me, but my name was on there. I was like, this is fucking weird. This guy made this document, and then he started to become friends with us, like, after he made the document. That's, like...
Well, because I had suspicions
really
of you guys
strange.
Before I even became your friend, so that was like my easiest way to get in and find shit out.
That's what I'm saying.
You just like
really
went for
fucking weird. That's
well,
like
I mean,
that just makes me feel uncomfortable that you have these suspicions and you're trying to become my friend, and you're trying to become my friend just because you want to confirm these suspicions. Like,
And
that's just weird to me.
And unfortunately, when you found out, you guys reacted very poorly, and that's why we're here now.
I reacted in the right way, first of all, and I never even like did anything. I literally said you're weird as fuck for that.
Masenko, Osai wasn't done talking.
Hold on, listen, guys. I'm gonna go to bed.
Your green circle is still lit. I don't want him interrupting you.
Hold on, I just want to speak my 2 cents before I go to bed.
Okay, what do you want to say, Mr. Hooden?
Okay. Listen, I don't have any problems with you, Masenko or Osai, or like, I mean, I don't have any personal beef with you. I'm only here because I was Cloud's earlier today recording, and then basically he was like, he dragged me into this and told me about the Ratgrave following like lolicon shit, which, listen, I'm not gonna say it doesn't line up, but I'm also not gonna say it does at the same time, because I know that Ratgrave did have a thing with a OnlyFans transgender femboy that didn't act, or that wasn't, I don't know the thing. Basically, very Gooner bait stuff at the end of the day, which you can do you at the end of the day. I don't care. I'm not going to judge you for it. But then after I was, shown this like thing of him falling like lolicon reposters and shit, that's pretty damn weird. Also, it's weird to then, just after you found out that girl's age, did you unfollow her?
No.
Okay. This is just a me thing. I just see that as something weird. I would have unfollowed her immediately. I just would have checked.
By the way.
I'm 19. If I see somebody that is 16 or 17, I would not talk to them. Just to simply save myself from
it wasn't
like
even like I was talking to them. It's like, oh, I know that.
I know. I listen. I understand that, and I'm not accusing you of saying that like you did anything or you are flirting with them. I'm just saying, in my perspective of things, were to protect myself from me in the future. This I'm just doing. Jesus Christ, sorry. And basically the way I look at it is, if I see someone that is a minor and they want to be my friend, or like, let's say for example, I'm bored, they're in the VC in my server, they're playing a game, I join and they want me to join them. I'm gonna be like, okay, well, sure, why not? I'll play a game with them because they're one of my, supporters. But then I'm not going to continue to like even have them on my computer or on my friends list or on TikTok, or even after knowing their age, because it will save me from getting into a situation like what you're in right now in the future.
Agreed. And that's valid. I understand
so, that. I think, like, I'm not sitting here saying that you're a pedophile or you flirted with her. I'm just saying that you could have made a lot better decision at the end of the day on what to do to basically rule yourself out from being put into this cesspool of being like.
Hey, I just want to say a quick shout out to my girlfriend for tolerating me staying up to 5:30 in the morning to listen to, wake her up with Discord e-drama on a Monday morning. Thank you.
It's a fuck situation. I'm just here because it's almost 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm just bored.
Yeah.
So don't think I'm like part of this. I just was kind of drug into this.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna. But yeah, sorry. What were you gonna say? I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say like.
Yeah, that's when she came in and pinched me. She gave me a little poke. She gave me just a little poke.
You guys can fucking DM her I'm pleading you guys to do that. Like, please do that.
The only thing that I'm
with the fucking
the only thing I'm concerned about is the Ratgrave lolicon following somebody who does that shit. Like that. That is concerning.
I think I'm the closest. I know I'm the closest person to him in this chat, and I can speak for him a little bit, but not entirely. Can I speak for him like a tiny bit?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Me and him follow a lot of cringe accounts and like send each other a lot of cringe videos on TikTok and Instagram. And I know that he's told me in the past that he wants to, or he's had the idea of messaging or like interacting and collabing with these like cringe accounts. Like if you look at their TikToks, it's just like they're doing like baby voices and just making like really cringe like VTuber videos, right? And he's told me in the past that he wants to make videos where he like he says that he's gonna troll with them, but he makes them like the spectacle of the video and he like reverse trolls them. So I'm assuming that's what his thing was with like following them on TikTok and Instagram. Because I mean, from what I'm seeing, he didn't interact with them on Twitter. So like I don't think he knows what they're doing on other websites and shit.
With the thing that I would have done is I would have just made, I would have first, if I was in Ratgrave's situation, I would have followed him on my main account. I would have messaged him, hey, you know, would you like to do whatever? Since this is my business account, add me on this other account and just make a separate account. So then, once again, when people from your YouTube go to your Twitter, your Instagram, or whatever social media platform you have, and to see that you're...
So let me just interrupt you really quick. This is where they get to the part where basically they're trying to say, it's all speculation, but they're like, well, I think Ratgrave was just following these weird people because he always said he wanted to like troll like weird VTubers and stuff. And this whole conversation just kind of goes down that rabbit hole. And all I want to say is this, okay? How many videos does Ratgrave have where he's trolling somebody that he started interacting with them through following them and befriending them on social media versus how many of these, you know, type of people that are like these like OnlyFans type individuals that are, you know, looking like e-girls and like fucking goth, you know, sluts. How many of them is he just talking to and interacting with personally and having like personal relations with? You know what I'm saying? The track record suggests that this probably wasn't for a troll if we're going based off of that. Because, I mean, again, like I said, just from, you know, what I know, people like, there's several different, you know, individuals of that variety that he has kind of hit up or interacted with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I think saying that he was doing it for a troll is a little bit, you know, I don't think that he doesn't do that, or maybe he has tried, but I don't know. I just think it doesn't really add up, especially when it's like, okay, well, why do you need like the girl on like Roblox? Like, are you gonna make like Roblox trolling videos? Last time I checked, he doesn't make Roblox trolling. Like, oh, you're playing Roblox with her, and you know, following her on Insta. Like, how many like platforms you gotta follow her on to like troll her? You know. Anyways, that's kind of my thoughts on it.
People who literally like repost a lot of kind of lolly porn, that is
that's
weird.
What I'm saying.
It makes you look bad.
That's what I'm saying. I'm fairly sure that he doesn't know what they're doing on Twitter. If he only interacted with them on like Instagram or TikTok, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know like the other shit they're doing on other platforms.
Okay. All right.
That's my like.
Well, listen, I'm not sitting here accusing anybody. I'm not accusing you guys. You know, you guys are both chill as fuck. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I still, you know, watch your videos from time to time when it pops up my For You page. So I still support you guys. I'm not accusing anybody here of being a pedophile or a weirdo. I'm not accusing Ratgrave. I just hope he is aware that these people are doing these things on Twitter, and he. Yeah.
My another thing, I talked to Ergla about this earlier. He said something along the lines of like, why wouldn't Ratgrave like make a post about this and say like, hey, I follow these cringe accounts because I'm trying to troll them. In my head, like I follow have you ever seen those videos of like those like fat chud like incel people that are like just complete like losers? They've never had a girlfriend or whatever, and they just make videos where they're like yelling about how they have no sex life. Like, you know videos I'm talking about. I follow a few of those accounts because it's just funny to like look at these lol cows, and I've never once had the thought of being like, of posting and being like, guys, I follow these because it's just a funny lol cow. Like, for me, that's my thought process. Like, I just follow the account because it's like, oh, this is funny. So I don't think he's ever and like I'm speaking for him, but like this is just me, like, because I know him. I don't think he's ever had the thought of like, I should really be careful who I'm following because people are gonna look deep into it. It's just like, yeah, I'm following this person because I have like my own like plan to troll them
See,
or like do whatever.
I just want to ask you a question. You guys are like, oh my god, sorry, no, it's all right, Glass. Oh, fucking clouds, whatever. All right. Well, you mentioned you guys are like friends. I get that and all, but I understand he should have made a tweet. The fact that if he's going to be doing something like that, but the problem was he didn't inform anybody. Nobody's 100% sure if it was only due to the fact of him wanting to make a video on there. He follows them on 2 platforms, so Roblox and Instagram. That is the main concern. This person does these types of shit. That doesn't completely clear him. You guys are his close friends. I get that.
Yeah.
But he didn't even inform you. And if you want to make a video, at least then you can defend that.
I don't. I mean, is he supposed to inform me about that? I don't understand.
Listen. If I was doing that, I would have listen. Like if I was doing this, you know how I make videos. Right? I would have told John about something.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. He has told me about, like, vaguely saying like I've seen some of these cringe videos, and like he sent me like cringe VTuber videos before and been like, I want to troll this person. But I don't know if it was, I don't think it was specifically these people. I don't know if it was specifically these people. So like, I know about.
All right, we got 2 conflicting opinions. Someone said low key let Ratgrave goon. Someone else said next troll video is following minors on socials. Hey chat, today we're gonna go on social media and follow as many minors as possible on Twitter, and then DM them. All right. Jesus Christ. All right.
Out his like plan to troll these people, but like I don't know. I don't understand how he's supposed to have the foresight to make a tweet about this and inform his audience.
Well,
like
no, it's not informing. It's him like at least getting that on record. So then people, if somebody sees that, like they did with Masenko's chat, you know, and they saw that shit, it's like he's not putting a bad image on himself, and we don't even know if that's fully the truth. It's not like,
hey guys, I got a new trolling idea for you today. I'm gonna find a bunch of lolicon lovers on Twitter, and I'm gonna befriend them and get really close to them, and maybe I'll troll them, or maybe I'll just play Roblox with them. Tune in next time, and we'll see what happens.
He was doing it for a video. He was doing it for a laugh, but we'll never know. That's the thing. It could be. I don't think it's a coincidence because. Looks of it, tell me if I'm wrong, would you say Ratgrave is a careful person, like when it comes to his public appearance? Because everything's public, so content creator, would you say?
I think there's some cases where he's careful, and other cases he just kind of, like his Twitter, he just trolls a lot. Like 90% of his tweets are just him like replying.
Yeah, I noticed he sent like 30 tweets to Minx.
Yeah, he just says like a bunch of retarded shit on his Twitter. So I think in some cases he's careful, but in other cases he's just like, yeah, whatever. But like, Deadly, what I'm saying is
No, listen, I'm not covering up the era, okay? That was an era. I just did it because I thought it was funny. Yeah. I still stand by that, though. Kind of. I still like guitar, though, at the very least. I still love guitar. I think I love guitar more than I like goth girls, so, you know, do with that as you will.
I don't think he had the foresight to be like thinking ahead. Sorry, fucking Faded's mic just like tweaked.
I want to go off the speculation that it was for a video though, because we don't know. You guys didn't even know. That's the thing. Nobody knows in here if it's went for a video. He should have informed people.
Well, I didn't even know he was following these people. How am I supposed to I'm not looking through his following list. I don't know about this. You know what I mean?
And that's probably a concern that needs to be brought up. Why is he following these people? It's simple as he's following this person on 2 separate platforms. One on.
Have you asked him about it?
Well, no, let's be honest. He's following them on Instagram, and to get access to their Roblox, which they don't have linked in there, you would need to get in contact with that individual. You would. To be able to
have you asked
plan that
him
out,
about it?
add them. I'm not close with the Ratgrave, man. Don't want to be close with, people that have that type of
Have you tried to get in contact with him? Because again, this is all speculation.
Does he have direct DMs turned on from his server, like where you can like DM him about a friend and it will go through?
I don't know.
Because I don't think so. Because after he unadded me, like I still see typically when you block someone on Discord, it not typically, all the time when you block someone on Discord, it tells it just straight up just they're offline all the time. But
it gives a little orange circle, right? Yeah.
But every now and then I'll see him go online or like do not disturb. So like I think just unfriend.
Bro, I'm waiting for this part to come up, but I think my favorite part of this call is when like Cloud's like rage baits Masenko really hard. He'll fucking mute him. It's pretty funny. I don't know when it happens, but it happens at some point. We didn't hear it yet, so I'm looking forward to that part.
Me, but I tested like if he actually like has the direct DMs, like you know what I'm trying to say. Like if you message somebody that is not your friend, and they have that turned off, and it will not be sent through.
I mean,
seriously,
I still feel like there are ways to contact him. We haven't like.
Yeah, I mean on Instagram or Twitter you can.
No, I'm saying like, have you tried to contact him
whether
about
contact,
this, or is it
whether contact or not, Osai, on a thing, on everybody that is not involved in this that can see this from an outside point of view, you have a guy that is following 3 individuals who post and advertise lolly pornography out there. He's added one of them on 2 different platforms completely and follows the others on a different platform. What is that got to do with making videos? Unless he's going out of his way, it's like making videos with lolly posters, you know, people that post that shit. I don't think he would anytime soon, but it's not a coincidence the fact that he's added 3 of these people, 3 different people that do this, and he's added someone else on a different platform. How does that merge into a video?
How many people does
some
he
of them
follow
don't
on
even play
Twitter?
Vrchat.
So the first one is Chibi Chomps that Masenko said he was going to troll. The other one is Haname Puppy, which he has added on Instagram and Roblox. They like repost like really fucking graphic lolicon, like hardcore on Twitter.
Does he follow them on Twitter?
Like
Wait, how do you
earlier, I don't know.
spell? I'm on
Twitter is like Haname Puppy or Moochie. It's something like that. I don't know.
What about
on
I don't
Instagram?
I don't know. We haven't spoken to him about this. This is all still just us saying. Like,
well, yeah, I get both sides of this. You know, it's not your guys' job to keep track of them like a pet, but you know, at the same time, I still want your guys to like understand our POV. Like, it just, you know, it's one of those weird things, especially in a space like Vrchat where this is like a glorified normal thing.
What, lolicon?
Yeah, it's like a very glorified normal thing in Vrchat.
Where is it
and being like a
what? Where is it a glorified normal thing? On
Okay,
Vrchat?
I think it happens a lot.
Yeah, like dude, you can literally go to any Vrchat lobby and there's going to be someone that with like a lolly fetish.
I promise you, I don't think I've ever met a single person on Vrchat that has said anything about a lolly fetish, bro.
Dude, like half of the avatars in Vrchat are lolly.
What?
Yeah,
that's where I got the thumbnail from, by the way. You guys couldn't tell.
Are you sure you're not playing Rec Room or some shit? Like,
yeah, what the hell?
I see e-boys, e-girls, and furries. I don't know what lobbies you're going into, bro.
No, there's
Osai videos AI
man.
generated, confirmed. He doesn't even play the game.
All right, I'll take your word on that. Maybe I'm like tuning them out. I don't know. I feel like I don't see.
Seriously, on a real note, outside perspective, I get, okay, the idea of making a video, but these are 3 separate people, 3 separate accounts, and he has them added on 2 platforms.
He has all 3 of them added on 2 different platforms?
He has one of them added on 2 platforms, and the other 2 of them are on a separate platform. If he was making a video about this, and I'm pretty sure every content creator probably in here would agree, you would do a deep dive on what you're doing. If you're making a video about somebody...
Wait, hold on. This guy said, it's crazy, Ratgrave told me he won't collaborate with me because I could have been like Glass, but he is the Glass. Wait, Ratgrave said he wouldn't collaborate with you because you're like Glass? Is that a true story? Interesting.
Expose them or bring them to the light, you would look into it. You would look at them on all platforms, and if he were to do that, he
does a live stream and talks about his relationships and gives dating advice. Oh, I see. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'd love for him to come on here and give me some dating advice.
See them on Twitter posting that shit. So why would he want to even make a video with somebody doing that? That's the confusing bit as well.
Especially at his size now. Like,
I should give dating advice. Me and Ratgrave should have a dating advice give off. Okay. And we need to get like relationship counselors involved to like rate our advice. Like they got to give us like a scenario, and then we got to like chime in and be like, okay, no, this is how you handle this, right? And then we'll get like judges. We'll get them off of Fiverr, and then we'll see who scores us higher.
Like you're putting a lot on the line, involving yourself with a very controversial topic, art style. I mean. Like it just, it doesn't add up. It does like if I had 200K on YouTube, I'm not going to troll someone who reposts lolly on Twitter as a video. Like I could be doing way better.
Agreed.
We're not talking about one person here. We're talking about 3 separate people. That is.
And and I'm not transphobic or homophobic or anything like that.
Are you gonna talk about the Kai thing? is that where you're going with this?
I don't know who Kai is.
Oh, you're a relationship counselor. Okay, there we go. See, we got a relationship counselor, at least one in the chat right now. All right, Eve, if he ever agrees, assuming he ever messages me, I'll let you know.
Kai the femboy.
The person, the trans person? Do you keep saying femboy?
Yeah, what the fuck ever they were, femboy or trans person, I don't know. Okay. I don't give a fuck what you're into, alright? We're all into our own things, okay? But like, typically, people who are into the deep goon level of shit typically are into the not so legal stuff. So when you add that with the people he follows, it just does not look good. What do you mean? What am I talking about? I feel like that's a very agreeable statement.
I don't know. This is just this is getting really weird to me.
It is this
nonchalant king.
It is.
I still haven't
that people.
Hang on, can we just like take a vote here? Does anyone else agree once you get deep into the Gooner shit, like that's normally when it leads into the not so legal boundaries?
Yeah, well, 5 of the people here are the people that you've already had an agreement.
These people have had their own opinions before I've ever talked to them.
Oh my god.
I only met these people because I heard they had similar opinions.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Well, what people don't just form opinions out of thin air.
That's not what I am arguing.
Laughs is so tough.
I think you just misunderstood what I was saying. But anyway, I'm saying I don't think, like, I haven't spoken to Ratgrave about this. I don't know for sure. I've heard him talk about doing these types of videos in the past where he like reverse trolls somebody, or like he trolls with like a cringe person or like a VTuber. That's my assumption, and that's my I know him, so that's what I'm assuming this is all about. I guess from an outside perspective, yeah, it looks a little weird if you like read into it, but I genuinely don't think that he was.
Some question I have there with that then, if he's
all right, type 1 in the chat if you're gay, type 2 in the chat if you're not gay. Thank you.
Doing this to people that post cringe content, the 2 people, be it 2 separate people that are on one platform he follows, only posts that lolly shit. So unless he's gone out of his way to find that, look at them posting like that fucking lolly porn or whatever it's called, and then decides to troll them. Like, how are you meant to troll someone like that? That makes no sense.
You're saying
which is the person you're talking about?
You're saying he goes. Are you saying he goes out of his way to find?
Okay, can we use Anime Puppy for example? How would he troll them? Like he plays Roblox with them. He doesn't make Roblox videos, and like I've never seen anything on their page about Vrchat. Like, is he like supposed to? I don't know.
VTuber, right?
No, Anime Puppy's not a VTuber. They're just like an OnlyFans porn model that reposts lolly on Twitter.
What's their TikTok?
I don't know. He just follows them on Instagram and Roblox.
Oh wait, what's their Instagram then?
It's Anime Puppy.
Okay, I'll look.
It's a goth girl that wears like fucking muzzles and shit.
And she's into vor.
Okay, type 1 in the chat if you think I'm gay, and then type 2 in the chat if you think I'm not gay.
Hey, isn't that even? That's just a hentai website, isn't it?
I don't know her username's Anime Puppy.
How do you spell? Is it like HANIME?
I can drop a link.
Okay.
Fuck. I did not mean to click message.
All right, Banzi. I'm gonna go. I don't want to be here all fucking night, but good shit. Thanks for the invite. Just hit me up when it's all over. Give me the fucking cliff notes. Later.
See ya.
Oh yeah, I don't know about this person then.
Yeah, he follows them on Instagram.
How would he troll
and he's
them?
friends. Like that's what I'm trying to understand. What business does he have?
I assume this was one of the VTubers because I don't know.
Listen, on the real, okay, this is the type of person that Ratgrave is talking to, okay? Like, these are the type of people that he talks to, all right? Like, they'd be like freaky.
All the other ones were.
They got the muzzle. Oof, oof, oof. That's Ratgrave's type, okay?
VTubers.
That's not a VTuber.
I know I didn't see the account. I was saying I assumed it was one of the VTubers because the other ones were.
That looks like his ex. Exactly.
And why does he need to play Roblox with them unless there's like a
Stop
deeper
barking.
friendship there? So obviously, I know this guy has had to have clicked the links at least once and seen her Twitter. Whether
I clicked this one because it really made me like upset. Like this makes me angry to look at. I don't know about you guys, but this makes me angry.
he follows it or not.
Like look at this shit.
I can't speak for him.
Are you
So
sure
is that
you
not
follow
just
him
it's
on
crazy.
Instagram?
Holy shit.
You said what?
Like, are you sure he follows?
I guess that's fine. General, I don't know if he was just saying generally he doesn't like to interact with people to be safe. That's whatever.
Yeah, I have the screenshot on that document.
Like
Unless you
no,
unfollowed her.
like
Puppy grave. Oh my god.
I think he did because I'm searching up Ratgrave 57 in the follow.
Oh no, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did unfollow her. We were, I think, did Kyle send a screenshot? Yeah, because we were talking to Ergblaw and he was talking about the people, and I literally said like, oh, if it's weird, we can just send it to him, and he can unfollow them if it's weird.
He banned you from 4 servers.
It's just
That's
literally
crazy.
chewing on dog toys on all 4s. So he's saying he doesn't know if it's weird. What, bro? This is literally the people we troll on our videos.
You would have literally had to seen that shit before you followed them, and he doesn't unfollow them until it's
I got a serious question though for you.
Okay, Twitter aside, just look at the Instagram, bro. Like it's literally a furry pup play Instagram.
let me
like,
wait for clouds.
Like what are we looking
I
at?
have clouds muted. I can.
Masenko Osai. Serious question.
Hello.
What is there to troll in there? What is there to troll with that person? Unless it's like some sort of fucking setting their butt plug on fire or some shit IRL stream. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I was
Like,
talking about VTubers. I kept saying people who post cringe.
But none of these people are VTubers.
In my opinion,
I
just assume
I was saying
that he just saw her,
I didn't see
thought
the
she was
accounts, I
attractive,
was
and followed her
assuming they were-
and moved on. Or maybe he DM'd her on Instagram and said, "Let's play Roblox," right? Like just to be devil's advocate because we don't know for sure, right?
So we'll put things aside. So they're not a VTuber. They don't stream or play any platform, so there's no way of trolling them. Why would he get in contact and follow these 3 people that post that shit?
Well, so I'm specifically talking about Anime Puppy right now, right?
Are you talking about all 3, or you're just talking about Anime Puppy?
I get confused when you mention because you're like all over the place with all these people. Can we go one by one?
Yeah, sure. So,
so like I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say with Anime Puppy, he saw her on Instagram, followed her, and DM'd her and was like, "Yo, let's play Roblox." Like that's just what I'm gonna guess what happened.
Either that, or do we know who followed who first, or do we not have that?
No,
I don't think you can get that.
Okay. Well, I don't know. If she might have followed him first, but I don't know. That's just speculation. This whole thing is speculation.
So and then we'll put that to the side then. So we're not fully sure. We're not fully sure on the puppy chick, whatever her fucking name is, although she posts lolly porn on Twitter. So for the next two, the ones, what was it, Banzi? Let's go with the
Chibi.
Tasha says, "Why isn't Ratgrave in the call? Will there be a call confronting him later?" No, Ratgrave, he just doesn't join this stuff. Which is fine. I feel like instead of having like his boys like trying to answer on his behalf, he probably should just join and say like, "No, I'm just trolling them," or "No, I'm just horny." Like just say it, you know? I don't know.
Chibi Chomps. Now that one I can see where he might have trolled her because she actually does do VR chat. So I'm open-minded to that.
Yeah, I was assuming you were talking about Chibi Chomps. That person in particular, he was talking about like doing a like reverse troll video.
And if you go through their page, it's just them being cringe and fucking doing alarms and waking up. Like,
yeah,
there's nothing like I can see that's being sexual, unless you can show me
the one where she's like half naked and looking at the camera saying, "Let me sniff your balls." I mean,
I didn't see that one. I'm sorry, I didn't look that deep into her page, but I'll look right now.
That's the first time I've ever seen her.
What's her? Chumpy?
Chibi Chomps.
Chibi.
The other one, Masenko's chat was so.
Bedroom said Ratgrave was busy drawing. Dude, I don't care about the allegations. I need to make a self-portrait. I need to look really depressed in this one.
Ratgrave followed her, which I didn't even know. It's in the screenshot. Like, let me find it.
Wait, what did Fada just type? I think as a content creator, I wouldn't be associating myself within that topic. It's tricky and risky to begin with. I think that's my concern about this topic. Trying to troll someone like that comes with its complications as you actively trying to give someone.
I'm done drawing, Ducky.
I find that strange. You don't.
That's too much.
Wait, what? You know I don't have any issue with any sort of... okay.
So in these two screenshots, when Masenko pulled up Ratgrave's following on stream, the hater guy was like,
yo, listen, hypothetically, you know, you guys are talking about like names for Ratgrave. What if he was into like scat? Like that'd be so good because we can call him Scatgrave, you know? If we ever find out that he's into poopy, it'd be a good day for calling him a name that's funny to say. Maybe one day we'll figure it out. Has anybody invested the scat allegations? Anyways, I'm just gonna move on from that.
oh my god, he follows Fallen Shadow, and apparently that's a
Bro just says shit grave.
PMF streamer. PMF, it's like a, I don't know if you guys know what that is, but it's like a, basically like a lolicon streaming website that's barely legal. And they're like,
yeah, that's what Erglo was telling me.
They're a VTuber? Wait, what's it
from? Just look up.
I got it right here.
Yeah, Masenko's chat.
Stuff?
That was cool.
This person. This is
already open on a whole
stuff.
Hey, retard! I was already looking it up, so shut your fucking mouth. Thanks, bitch.
Retard. That's not very family friendly. That's not very family friendly.
Yeah, I just muted his dumb ass.
Oh wait, I gotta watch the part again. I don't even know what happened, but it was Masenko. I wasn't listening to it. I gotta go back and listen to that.
And they're like,
yeah, that's what Erglo was telling me.
It like escalated pretty quick there.
Wait, what's
just look up.
I got it right here.
Yeah, Masenko's chat.
Stuff?
That was cool.
This person. This is
already open on a whole
stuff.
Hey, retard! I was already looking it up, so shut your fucking mouth. Thanks, bitch.
Retard. That's not very family friendly. That's not very family friendly.
So.
Yeah, I just muted his dumb ass. Same guy who said I was begging him to not make a video on me, which is not true.
Yeah, this is another so cringe VTuber person though.
All right,
vein as Chibi Chomps.
So how was he supposed to troll this?
I mean, you just said that he would troll Chibi Chomps the same way though.
You know, but Chibi Chomps, like in her video, she's like actually in Vrchat. This was like a VTuber. How do you troll this?
Wait, I thought Chibi Chomps was a VTuber.
She must be from the hood.
No, Chibi Chomps is like a VT. Oh no, she has some Vrchat stuff, but a lot of it is VTuber stuff.
All right, guys, I'm gonna go to bed.
Is there not? Okay, good night, Huden. Is there not a lot of overlap between Vrchat and VTuber stuff? I feel like there is.
Bruh. Anyway, Sarah with her fucking lolly picture comes in the chat and says, if Ratgrave is truly a lolicon, then that makes him even more based. Oh my god. Listen, I've already talked about doing a boxing match with Glass. I don't want to go anywhere near him because I'm afraid he's gonna like fondle my nuts and like stick his finger in my ass. So I'm not going anywhere near that dude. And that's not even me joking. That's a genuine fear. I feel like he'd start licking my face and like fondling me. He'd start like squeezing my dick and stuff like when we get like close. Like that's the type of shit he'd be doing. And he'd be looking at me with like a dead staring me in the face, like no expression. He'd be looking me in the eyes too while doing it. I'm almost certain.
Look at Chibi Chomp.
I'm not 16. That is true, but I feel like it'd be too irresistible for him. This is high value meat over here, okay?
This page and tell me there isn't VTuber stuff. Am I wrong? You can't say that it's only Vrchat.
Okay, so again, we're going from the outside perspective.
Yeah, okay, hold on, wait. This is the person that Ratgrave follows, by the way. Hold up. I actually saw this clip before.
Nope, doesn't work. No way. I'm scared of doing this. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm scared. We did it. Lolly. Oh man.
That's a little weird. Let me show the other clip that was sent here. This one seems a little more
Whoa, sex! Whoa, sex! Cunny, 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 sex! Whoa! plop, 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 sex, Connie, sex, Connie. Sorry if you clip this, I'm going to fucking Dark Souls you. He already clipped it,
Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard, but the word pomp was mentioned in there. That is literally a website for the other P word, again, that is not Predator. Okay? This is inexcusable. That's all I'm going to say. And look at how many people eat this shit up, too. Anyways, let's carry on with our lovely clip here. Yo, what if I, like, watch her, like, do her lolly stream on the pedophile website? Like, would that be funny if I make, like, a video on it and, like, troll her? And then me and her getting, like, a call and play Roblox together one-on-one, and then she talks to me like a little girl, and I kind of like it. That'd be, like, a funny video, right? Like, if I'm recording, and, like, maybe I'll upload it if it's funny, I don't know. Oh, that one flopped, guys. I can't upload that video. It just wasn't good content, but I had a good time. I don't know. I mean, that's, you know.
We're not fully sure what Ratgrave is doing, but he's following 3 people that have the same common interest of advertising or promoting lolly pornography, and the streamer themselves also did that as well. These 3 people. Follows one of them on a second platform. I've already repeated that, but where do we go with
I feel like we're kind of going in a loop here. We keep pointing that out.
Yeah.
So let's try and get to a conclusion, I guess. So the main reasons for
Morale is in here. Listen, Morale, you would come in during the lolly segment. That's all I gotta say, buddy.
Handmade Puppy is he maybe thought she was hot and followed them, or maybe they reached out to him and they wanted to play Roblox or some shit. I don't know. Either way, I think after seeing Handmade Puppy's Instagram as a content creator, you would not want to involve yourself with that. And you would definitely want to check their links. But so, I mean, we make mistakes. This is like, it's not like his 10th time being a popular YouTuber. I get that.
Yep.
But okay. Chibi Chomps, I can kind of see how he would troll her there. Okay, I kind of get that. And then the Fallen Shadow, I don't know. That one's just weird because she's like a super gooner, I guess, or whatever. But I'm not even going to dive into that.
Wait, what do you mean super gooner? Was their account super gooner?
Hello, Joshua.
Apparently on that fucking website. I don't know.
Well, yeah, on the porn website, yeah. But I'm saying on the account that he follows her on, is it not just like VTuber highlights?
Well, yeah. I mean, you can't post porn on TikTok.
Yeah, so that's what.
And there's not
that's
even,
what
there's
I'm
not even
saying,
like a
bro.
link here to like that leads anyone to there.
I have no idea. I'm just going off based what Masenko's chat said because I didn't even know about this until Masenko's chat brought it up.
How did the chatter know about this shit, bro?
Yeah, they were saying that that they don't care for lolly, that they just think it's a kink. So I had to
That's
get them
insane,
going.
dude.
Yo.
I'll be right back really quick. I'm gonna give the cats their food so you guys can listen to this fun conversation.
I don't know.
It's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I think all of this, from what he's told me, he told me in the past that he was gonna do like some video with Chibi Chomps, like trying to troll them. And I mean, Fallen Shadow is also a VTuber, so that's my connection with that information. But I guess from an outside perspective, you don't really know that.
Yeah. Okay. So I think we all understand each other's perspectives here.
Yeah, we understand each other's perspective. You guys understand my perspective, right? I want to make that
I get it
clear. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I get it.
Do you understand why we find it like?
Yeah, no, I totally, dude. Okay, if I was in your shoes, I'd probably be pissed too. But I'm not saying I would have reacted different because obviously you don't know how you react in that situation until you're in it. But I feel like me as a person, I'm a very carefree person. Unless I'm diving into something like this.
So you're
but
saying
if it's
you
like an
different.
that's what I'm getting into. Like if I was in this situation, if I was your size, and there's like some guy that's super small, no name basically, because he keeps deleting his fucking YouTube channel. I really wouldn't give a fuck. I mean, like if it got to the point to where I actually had to make a response or explain it, then yeah, I'm going to. But like in the situation where you guys found out that I was going into it, like the first day that Masenko found out, and I immediately got the text from Osai asking how retarded are we, I don't think I would have done that. I think I would have been like, "What's up with this? Still, people are saying that you think this about me." I would have actually tried to have a conversation instead of go for the immediate hostile approach.
They have been fed.
Well, for me, I just was like done, bro. Like I didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Well, I mean, I get that, bro. We're human. We all react different. But like, that's why I'm trying to explain.
But like,
your reaction is what caused
I was
my
never
reaction.
like, I never told you to delete your accounts or anything. Like I would have just left it alone. Like to be like, I wasn't worried about it.
if we could be perfectly level-headed in literally every situation ever, like you're saying that we should have been perfectly level-headed when you made that document and we saw it after you like tried to befriend us for a week or whatever, then yeah, we wouldn't be here, I guess. But like,
well, that document wasn't even
reacted.
supposed to come out ever unless I actually found something.
Yeah, but you still made it though. That's like the whole thing. That's what we're saying.
I was
know about it.
I was hurt, bro. Like I thought we were
made
cool.
the document. You made the document, and then you befriended us for a week. And then when we found out about the document, you just expected us to be like, "Oh, it's fine. That's in the past." Like you made the document trying to like expose us for being like pedophiles, but you know, whatever. Like that's
well, that was there as a pre-fire. Like if something came out, like then yeah, I'm releasing that shit because I had a suspicion.
Do you understand how weird that is, though? That's just.
I mean, that's okay though. That's your opinion.
Really uncomfortable. That's okay. Yeah, it's my opinion. So like.
So look at the end of the day. So if it would have gone to plan like I had anticipated, I make the document. I get to know you guys. If you guys are chill, the document disappears. It's cool. But unfortunately, Modulus, the fucking cub porn enjoyer, fucking clout chaser for whatever reason, she had to go and leak it. And then Roar got pissed. Yeah, left his Discord, and that like started the whole thing.
Wait a minute, what? Okay. Osai has a attraction to stuffed animals. I heard it from Proximity Chat. Oh shit. I didn't know Proximity Chat had the scoop on that. You never told me about that, so I'm not sure. But that's nice.
So at the end of the day, if you guys never would have knew it, I mean, we'd all be happy, whatever right now.
I mean, yeah, but we found out about it and we reacted in like we didn't like that you made that document. That's like kind of the whole. That's like the.
Yeah, but also like thing. Your guys' reaction, like I took that like in a like why are they so aggressive about it?
I just explained it to you, bro. Like that.
I know, but I'm just explaining why I reacted the way I reacted. I'm not saying my reaction is right.
Without the document, we wouldn't be where we are now, right? You're still concerned. We're still concerned on the topic of why is Ratgrave following these people? You don't know. We don't know. From an outside point of view, we've got what we've got. Coming into this is what we're seeing. You guys are even unsure whether he's doing it for this, whether he's.
I know why he follows Chibi Jobs, but the other ones, I'm just saying, like I never talked to him about it because I didn't see it and I didn't question it because I didn't see it.
Benji,
I don't look into my friends.
How they reacted. Can you fill me in real quick on that?
I don't know what they did. I've never looked into my friends' following list before. You know what I mean?
Oh, you keep bringing up how they reacted. So like, what did they do? Because
it never came up in conversation.
Basically the day I'm talking to Clouds in case you guys haven't muted. Basically the day they found out that I had the document because like Roar went and told Masenko, like Masenko texted me. He's like calling me fucking like schizophrenic idiot, and Osai texted me that as retarded. Which like I said, I get that, but like their reaction caused my reaction. Which like at the end of the day, it doesn't make my reaction right either. It's just how I reacted.
Wait, so how did you react?
I reacted by thinking like, okay, they're reacting aggressive, so like maybe I'm onto something, and like maybe that's why they're pissed. Like I wasn't sure, so I just like kept digging.
I mean, it could just be like they thought you were homies and you slammed them out type shit.
Yeah, I fully get that too.
It's all
like
a matter of
woke up tomorrow and made an.
I don't know if this is just like bait, but Will says my partner was a victim of Osai's virtual sexual harassment. We spoke Strons. Osai, your fans follow you in the belief you're a good creator, that they can trust you. You broke that, you and your team. Nah, he was in the server. Okay. Interesting. India Times has just published a story about the Ratgrave 45 situation, as well as Osai. They are publishing official news about this stuff now. That's good to hear. Yeah, listen, I encourage, while we have like a lot of people in here, probably regarding these other creators, if you have had a experience with these creators that was sexual in nature, I would suggest probably considering the nature of it. And I don't know. I mean, like I said, I won't interject too much, but I think there's some valid points to be made about the power dynamic there, the power imbalance stuff. Mrao, listen, last time I tried talking to you, Mrao, you just got angry and kept yapping over me. All right, listen, I want to give Mrao a shout out for attempting to debate me for like an hour, saying that I was wrong for calling Glass a predator, and then he titled a video he made about Glass calling him a predator. I just wanted to, you know, quick shout out to him for that one. That one was pretty funny. Anyway, Morale Live, you sexted a 17-year-old and solicit news from her. Get out of here. Bye. Also valid. That being said, anybody that wants to comment on this, I'm down to, you know, talk. I disagreed on the child predator title, man, not predator. Huh? I don't know what you mean by that, I'll be honest. I want to give Morale a shout out for having the most opinions on predators when him himself is one. Well, they do say take one, you know, it takes one to know one, right? Anyway, I'm not sure how much of this call is relevant still. I'll play it a little bit more.
Man, I'd probably be pretty pissed.
Yeah, true that. I just wanted that cleared up. I just didn't know.
Yeah, so I think we all understand, and I'm gonna lean towards Ratgrave not liking Lolicon maybe, because I mean your guys' explanations, everything, you know, it makes sense. It's unfortunate that we had to go through what we had to go through to get to this conversation, but
so we're still on the topic that when no one's sure, no one knows.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, right now, as of right now, I don't think Osai and Masenko are 100% sure.
I mean, I'm sure that my friend's not a lolicon, but yeah. I just haven't asked him about it because it never came up in conversation.
I would say you're 90% sure.
Or like 67%.
Okay.
Osai. Hey, listen. We don't use people's names and, you know, degrade them like that, Lilith. That's very mean. Why would you say that about somebody? Okay. We don't degrade ourselves to lolicon lovers like Weird Grave, okay? Only Weird Grave says stuff like that. Scat Grave, okay. Only Shit Grave says that.
So where do we go now? Hug it out? Do a collaboration? I don't know. What do we do?
Yeah, I think we just go to bed. To be honest,
go to bed.
You guys sound like you just woke up.
I like 5 MiG Ultras. I'm trying to crash right
What
now.
time is it, fuel?
That's
I know this is a tough time. Hey, let him know if he ever needs a shoulder to cry on.
Erg bald.
Alcoholism is never the way to turn.
Listen, I have a lot of hair.
Yeah,
all right, I'm not
like
bald.
this.
It's like fucking 10 a.m.
Is Oglass still there?
Weird blood counterattack.
Hello, I am here.
Yo,
Yeah,
guys, I spoke. Did you hear me? I said, "Hello, I'm here." Here, let's listen to this. Let's see what this guy. Finally, the cool guy's talking in this call. Let's hear what he has to say about this situation.
With the tough times like this.
It's like fucking 10 a.m.
Is Oglass still there? What's happening?
Hello, I am here.
Yeah, well, what's your two
What is your
cents?
take
man? What
on
do
all
you
this,
think?
bud?
I think there's some Gooner activity happening here at the minimum, potentially.
Yeah, fair.
It seems very Gooner. That was my takeaway.
Oh, no, actually,
Oh,
I want
shit.
to ask all of you. So, like, you guys think I'm a predator? Like, downright.
As of right now, like, as of right now, with what you told me,
Listen, I was talking quiet at that part. I was really quiet. I'm like, yeah, I think they're Gooners. Like, I wasn't saying anything loud, so I'm trying to find the part where I woke her up because I must have said something. I must have got loud or some shit.
honestly, if you're telling the truth, then no. Obviously, I mean, you're not. But like, I still think you could have made a better choice knowing she's 16 with that 7-year age gap. Like, I would never associate with someone that young.
Someone I do want to say quickly, actually. I'm not going to shoot shots at you, Masenko, but you mentioned you only knew at her age, that she was a minor while you were in her TikTok. But you said yourself you added her through Discord when she had the role that
I didn't
she was underage
Discord.
within.
He said he joined.
You added her through
on
TikTok.
Discord.
I joined the VC.
Okay, with VC. And how did you get in? How did you find out her TikTok? Was it through your For You page, right?
Yeah, I just showed up.
Okay, all right.
Wait, did he ask me what I think? I heard him say. Okay,
Yeah.
deadass. I know I've been trolling, bro. Okay, realistically, if you didn't know that the chick was 16 when you started playing Roblox, then no. But like, if you knew her age and still hopped that ass on a different platform to play some Bloxburg, bro, that I won't go as far to say predator, but definitely oddball behavior. Like 23 is halfway to unk status, and 16 is still like mini yunk. So. But I mean, if you didn't know the age, or even if you did, like, I don't think you're a full blown like Diddy blood, but just something to watch out for in the future. But I don't want to say too much because I don't know too much. So I don't want to blab my mouth. I was more so a spectator, TBH.
I think my take is like him playing Roblox with her in a public VC with like what
I like how when Clouds is talking there, he's speaking like full Zoomer. Like bro said TBH vocally, which I respect personally. Yeah, he's just like a Diddy blood, TBH.
Two other people, Jester was there and like some other girl was there. That's like the most like innocent interaction. Like you joined a public VC, you're like, oh,
well, I mean, keep in mind we're just not learning this though.
What?
Like we're just not learning that this is the context of what happened in Roblox. For all we know, he could have been like fucking e-cracking in a e-condo, dude.
What the fuck are you
e-cracking?
What do you mean?
Yeah, I just wish you had like spoken to me.
Wait. What do you mean this? We're just now learning this is the context. Like we're just now learning this is how they started playing Roblox on that day, or
no? Like we're just now learning what happened in Roblox. Shit gets real in Roblox, dude.
I thought, Kyle, did you not say like pretty much from the jump that you played a horror game?
Guys, would you listen to a podcast if all of us like trolls that hate each other made a podcast where we all just like try to shit on each other and belittle each other? Would you guys listen to that? Hey guys, episode 1 of the Vrchat Troll Podcast. Today we're going to talk about how Proximity Chat is a fucking hypocrite and pussy. When he was new, he came around, he got mad at me saying that I was copying his content, but now everybody he collaborates with literally copy and paste his thumbnails and videos, and they all copy him. That's what I would offer. If that was a podcast, that's what I would bring to the table. Me personally. See, I have things to bring to the table. I have drama that I can bring to the table. Anyway. I'm looking at VRChat content creators different now. You should. I want to hear what Glass has to say. All right, I'll make a poll to bring Glass in the call if he wants to comment on the matter. All right. We need to have 70% or more to bring Glass on the stream to comment on this situation, okay? All right. Do we bring Glass on stream? People are saying not again. Hey, 70% yes or higher. That's it. Well, I want to warn you guys, when you vote yes, you're doing it to yourself. You're doing it to yourself. You guys are saying fuck no in the chat, but it's at 70% right now. Somehow you just magically, are hitting the 70% mark, like, perfectly. Bring Glass sounds funny. Listen, you guys are doing it, not me, okay? You can't be mad at me. All right, we'll give him a shot. Glass, are you here or not? Ask him about his favorite Shotacon game. Fair enough. You know what I would like to do with Glass, actually? If he actually joins, I would like for him to be subjected to the question gauntlet, as John Sojourn would say. And by that, I mean, I want me and him to be in the VC, and then we just drag random people in to say whatever they want to say to him. And then we just kind of go one by one. What do we think about that? Yeah, I know, Morale, you fumbled. Is Glass in here still? Oh, he is here. I'm always here. All right, Glass, are you down for the question gauntlet or not? You also have to be down for the question gauntlet. I'll give you your chance to say what you want to say, but you have to be down for the question gauntlet. No, this is terrible. It is, but like I said, this is what the people wanted. He's friends with John Sojourn, who's a VR engaged to a 16-year-old. Yeah, that shit's crazy. I'm good, bro. I don't plan on taking part in whatever weird kink shit you're talking about today. Okay, so you don't want to come on stream. Do you want to just say your piece on it? The people want to hear you talk. If you want to comment on it, then I would appreciate it if you subjected yourself to the question gauntlet. But the people want to hear you speak. So if you want to speak, you're welcome to speak. Here, I'll attempt to add him as a friend if I could find him. Where the fuck is he? Alright, I just sent him a friend request. Did he want to join earlier? Yes, he did. He's like how do you describe it? I don't even know if it's a thing. I guess it's not really my experience, but you know, like what is it, like the stereotypical situation where it's like he's like the girl that, like, you know, he's playing hard to get, essentially, is what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he's coming in here. I'm retracting my friend request because I don't want him to accept it and start sending me cocks again. All right, guys. You didn't want to come on. No Clara today. Unhide me from your channel, Glass. Damn. You hid Roar from your channel? All right, who else? Is there any other, like, creators or people involved that want to come on here? Because I know there's a lot of people. A lot of names involved in the mess. Oh, you can help? All right, Ducky, hop in the streaming VC. I have so much to say about this, man. I mean, listen, Ralph, if you want to come on stream, you can. You just gotta be, you know, you gotta behave yourself. I will unban you from my server. Yeah, we're going back to the Morale collab. Morale is like our substitute Glass. If we can't get Glass in here, we get Morale. It's like the next best thing, you know?
Oh, at the end of the day, if I fucked a 17-year-old in real life and none of you knew about it, nobody would give a fuck, even if they found out.
What the fuck? Glass, how did you get in here, dude? What the hell? Yo, Glass is in here. Wait, Glass, you there? Glass? Hello? Alright, Glass has gone quiet now. Nah, I don't play Rust, bro. Why do I want to play Rust? Let's see. Anyways, I guess I'll play this for a second.
Or am I wrong? Oh, okay.
Did you guys
like
hold
when you send
hands
it
in
over
the horror
text? I
game,
mean, that's
though?
just very bland.
No.
Okay. They didn't.
I'm not saying
Okay.
I'm not saying over
Hey,
text
listen,
in the
I'm
script. I'm
like an
saying
animal in the bedroom. Trust me,
a
guys.
while ago.
Fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, you guys are shit posting now.
Oh god. Oh suck. Oh.
Yo, Glass. Glass.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, Glass. I know it's been a while since you've been on, you know, in front of an audience this large, but it's not that exciting.
Black cock, big black cock, big black.
All right, dude. I don't want to see any more big black cock in my DMs. I had enough from you. Okay.
Like, if I just dropped the fucking N-bomb right now on stream, nobody would ever give a fuck about it or to ever talk about it.
Yo, Glass, I actually have a question, unironically. Clouds claims that you called him the N-word with the hard R. Is that true? You want to confirm or deny that?
They're calling me a pedophile. Like, if you call me a pedophile, I do hope you get raped.
Yes, it's true. Okay, fair enough. Last W.
You're making me very angry.
I feel like imagining me fucking this 19-year-old Swedish Chinese girl.
Talking about Osai? Isn't Osai the 19-year-old Glass?
Guys, I had to stop fucking a child just to get on stream today.
I think the funny thing is people are going to be like, that's AI. It's not AI.
My goth mommy, my princess, all of the above.
What the hell?
Every time I'm horny, I imagine eating you out.
I like how shocked people are when they hear this stuff. Yeah, all this stuff is things he said. Yes, all that stuff was real. I think the only thing that was actually like completely out of the blue AI was like the moaning clips. I don't know if we have any Glass leaked moaning audios yet. All right. So is anybody coming in here? I don't know if Mrao wanted to come in here or what. I didn't catch if he was trying to or not. Can we get the Swan and Glass cracking session audio leaked? Jesus. If Glass adds me back on Snap and lets me pull our old DMs, you'll have moaning clips. Oh, fuck no. Jesus Christ. You know, I just want to say, like, not to like beat the Glass thing, you know, beat the horse, the dead horse, or whatever to call it, right? But I feel like even as much as we know about the situation, I feel like it's severely underestimated how fucking vile his interaction with Swan was. Like, especially the part where he was saying like, oh, I only ever fucked fat girls before. I want to fuck you because your pussy's tight, or whatever the fuck he said to her, because she's like skinny or something. Like, that shit is fucking insane. Like, that's just like incel shit, like, first of all, you know? But it's like, Jesus Christ, dude. I only ever fucked fat girls. I'm gonna fuck a skinny girl so she's tighter. Like, what? I don't know if that's true, is it? I don't know if that's how that works. I mean, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but last time I checked, I don't think, like, your weight affects your, you know, I don't think that's correlated. You fetishize my weight, my face, want to see my feet, wanted to marry me, a lot of shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, we just talk about the fact that he's like a weird motherfucker, but like, we don't talk very often about like the specifics of the shit he was saying. Like, that shit's crazy. Dang, Solo's feet were not enough for Glass. He gooed his Swan's feet too. Yeah. Yeah, dude, Kegels for that. Fair enough. You know what? I think now would be a good time. I kind of want to I don't know. I feel like we've never uncovered like just how deep the shit with Swan went. She said I never gave a blowjob before and wasn't planning on it, and he said he would teach me like how he taught his ex. Ew. Ew. See, I never heard this shit. Like, I've literally never heard these details before, and I never really want to like ask her about it necessarily. You know, like I wasn't like, "Hey, Swan, recall your sexual interaction." That glass, you know. That was after I mentioned my mouth is smaller than the average person. Holy flip. Imagine waking up next to glass. I don't think anybody has to imagine that. Left 4 Dead stream? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else that happened in this clip. I mean, there's only like 18 minutes left. I think it kind of chills out. Let me see.
Like when you first started this shit, wasn't he saying like, yeah.
Let Daddy Glass show you how to suck dick. Oh, Jesus. All right, hold on. Let me unmute. Hello?
You're just a
Even if I
pedophile. That's wonderful.
actually like raped you, nobody would care because of the shit you're doing. You know that, right?
I'm 17. That's crazy for you to say.
Yeah, that was a clip of him talking to Swan, by the way. Glass, let me be honest. I don't know. Your mother must really love you or be like severely disabled that she hasn't kicked you out of her house at this point. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, we played.
I honestly don't remember that.
Okay.
Yeah, if you had like just talked to me, like I wish you had told me instead of me being shown by other people, and we could have just talked it out right there.
Why I didn't
But,
plan on you guys ever finding out. Period.
Yeah, I understand that, but like,
didn't expect.
I don't think there's anything else in here.
Or to go run him and Benelli would unite.
I was just being like, I'm sorry for interacting sexually
like
with
post
you.
nut.
Like,
Okay. I think we're done with the clip. I don't really think there's much else to that.